Hello and welcome back to Bear and Breakfast, where last time I think we actually finished with two of the locations with these quests. So we've not got many left. Still have to do High Lake, still have to do Pinefall, still have to do Winterberry, but the rest of them are done. We never have to revisit them, apart from the fact I am going to revisit the A24, just to kind of make it look a bit nicer. Because I'll be honest, I've neglected that place. I have. So make sure though, we are on track for these. We need 5-star reviews in Winterberry. Just guests staying in Pinefall is definitely doable. 5 stars in High Lake. A very quick check. Winterberry. You are getting, if I go to reviews, 5 star, 5 star, 5 stars. Why was this one a 4 star? You didn't like the comfort or the decoration? You know what? Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. I could improve on some of the rooms. I believe I did improve on some of the rooms last time. I don't know what his requirements actually were. Guests expect 29. We've got 25. Okay. So mostly they're fine. They do need higher comfort though. Which means we're just on the lookout for more in the terms of mahogany, I believe it was, right? As for here, 5 stars, whole bunch of 5 stars. We're fine. Less so over here, but they were from a little while back. I think I've likely fixed it since then. So yeah. I'm gonna wander around, we're gonna have a very brief sleep, because we're just waiting on stuff to happen in the game. And we're gonna hopefully find some more mahogany to use. What's about to happen? Your week's getting better. I mean, I'm assuming you're about to complete the goal, right? Yeah. Fit Boy Friday. I will be in that outfit for the Friday stream then. That'll be fun. Maybe a bit chilly? I hope it'll be fine. But yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. What I wanted was probably go to Pinefall. We're going to try and get a whole bunch of mahogany. I could buy some. I'm half tempted to. Like, it's very expensive. But what am I actually using my money for nowadays, other than saving up 50 grand? I mean, to be fair, I'm saving up 50 grand, and that's kind of where the game ends. So I maybe shouldn't spend my money? I don't know if that is where the game ends, by the way. I'm just thinking that feels like a reasonable conclusion. They've just made a lot of money, right? I've actually got no idea where this game finishes. Assuming it does finish at some point, right? Also fun to see me playing Putt Party. Yeah, last night I was playing with some friends. Good game. It's, I'll be honest, didn't work as well as it has in the past for us. Yeah. So basically, there was a lot of issues, including most of the power-ups not actually timing out like they should. I've also just spent all my money on silk, but it's likely worthwhile. I seem to pick just the exact right amount than randomly picking an amount. But yeah, Putt Party's fun. There's a lot of cool Discord minigames nowadays. Like, a lot of them, I mean, they leave some to be asked for. Namely, you've got the, what do you call it? It is... I'm trying to remember. Is it Merge Kingdom or something? It's just like one of those crappy Farmville kind of games. Where you just merge things together. And I don't know why they've made their way onto Discord, but they kinda suck. Sorry if you're a big fan of all those merge games. But I don't know, can you play it solo? Like, I thought you had to be in a call with people to start an activity, and since it's an activity that you do on your own, it seems a bit weird. It seems a bit weird to me. Yeah, we're currently just going around grabbing a whole bunch of mahogany. It's not really anything exciting. Matter of fact, you are. You know what? Fair. If you are, I don't want you around, Tuna. You're welcome to unsub. That's fine. Go for it. Come back when you have a better taste in games. You know, jokes aside though, yeah, those games aren't the best. They are waiting games with predatory microtransactions, and I don't see much of a redeeming side to that. Like, yeah, I guess it could be worse, but it could be a lot better. Anyway, just to check, motel does not have any active guests. There we go. Having a better taste, you'll steal that one. You know what? Fair. That's a good insult, I believe, for people. Yeah, we want to refurbish this whole area. So if I just delete all of this, delete the bar, I then... Okay, I don't have enough space to put those in my inventory. Okay, I need to empty out my inventory, apparently. We've got some clothing. Like, I have somewhere to put my clothes. Do we not have, like, a separate clothing tab? I don't think we do. Give me a moment. I'm gonna just put away a bunch of crap in here. Cooking items, we do not need honey. We do not need sage. Clothing, we do not need any of those in my inventory. There's no room in the container. Got it. We're just going to start binning stuff. I need to take it into my inventory and I can bin it from my inventory. Cool. So that's opened up a few slots, not many. Is that enough to get all of those in? I don't think it is. Do I want to just start getting rid of some of these, like, furniture items? Like, old drawers, I reasonably do not need this many. The rest of this I might still use. I don't know. Like, these scented sticks, they're rather awful. If you're a fan of Bobble League, Gartic Phone works when you have the right folks. Yeah, they're both good fun. Like, Gartic Phone, I have not really played much on the, what you call it, Discord app, on the activities. But, I mean, it's a good game. It's a good game. Yeah, it's hopefully enough space to be able to take all of this away. There we go. So, first things first, I do want to grab this. There we go. The door, I think we do want it to be here. I mean, it lines up with this kind of walkway down there. So that's fine. I believe the ideal size we decided on for bedrooms is a 5x5? Or like 5x4 could work maybe. So I could have one there quite happily. Or I could have, how tall is this? I can actually have two going down that way. Let's create that room. We're not going to decorate it yet. But we can have a couple of rooms. There we go. Complete. We would then want to have, presumably, bathroom. Can live out here. If I then give this a door, I think that should be a fine enough size. Yeah, we can still get into there. That looks fine enough for a bathroom. I will need to actually put stuff in it to see how far the radius goes, but I think the bar might be in this corner. Do I actually have the stuff in in here to do the crafting. So, I mean, we'd want to get, yeah, the fancy things. Which, while we can get luxurious and ornate, we are not after those. No. We'd be after some iron plates. So, before any more, let's go get some iron plates. Make my way up and over. It's going to take a moment. If we can, while we're doing this, stop by in here. Just dump in butterscotch beds, footrests, anything I crafted which we're not using here. Because you get all your resources back, there's no point just not doing this. Anything else I have crafted I can dismantle? Dismantle one of Wade's dump carts? Sure. Let's quickly zoom out so I can see all of this area. We just want metal. I'm going to loot everything, but it's just the metal we're after. A lot of these seem to be just electronics folk, which, while not terrible, isn't really much in the way of metal a lot of the time. Yeah, it's been a lot of electronics this time. I think we've got enough to actually, you know, make the bathroom. But I don't know if we will. I don't know if we will. At the very least, grab all of that. We want to go into here. We would like to craft. We want... You know, that is enough metal. I think dismantling stuff helps. Yeah, because that does us fine. We're gonna have a nice level 4 bathroom. Functional furniture is definitely what we want to prioritize. So we have you. Budge a sink up just so it looks slightly nicer. Bath can be right there. Toilet can be there. That covers the whole area. We do want to have a bar. The bar, I'm thinking, can live kind of in here, maybe? And I can have another 2 rooms over this side. Because at this point, like, we don't care about squeezing everyone in. We care about having a good kind of location for them, right? So if I make a distillery, it at least wants to be this size. I can make it that size? I can make it that size. I mean, it's going to be going out to here, I think. That's going to cause an issue, isn't it? Yeah. It's that overhangs. I don't like that. I'm thinking... Definitely bedrooms. We have kind of like this. Just mirror the opposite side. This is fine. I don't think that's quite mirrored. Is that happier? That looks happier. I think that's completely mirrored. Yeah, so we can make a little reception desk here. That means we have our bar in here. I think that's how that's going to work. I could have a bathroom here and have a really long bar. I mean, that's not acceptable because it's not wide enough. So I couldn't put it against that back wall. How do I want to do this? Ah, hello. Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciate it. I'm just doing some decorating. Sorry if this is kind of boring. I appreciate all the messages as well. It's lovely to have you all. Hope you had a great stream. We had a lovely time. What game were y'all watching in on, out of curiosity? Was it Bear and Breakfast or was it something different? I'm just curious. Oh, you found the cats and the waving. That's brilliant. Appreciate the follows very much. Yeah, like I say, just decorating, so sorry this is kind of boring. I'm currently trying to figure out how do I want to do this. You're playing the sound effects as well, of course. Hope you're all having a lovely week so far. Hope you're all having a lovely time. Played Bear and Breakfast before. Haven't opened it in a long while. Got it for Primus and Epic. Ah, fair, fair. I started playing it just before it became free on Epic, so I kind of missed out on that, sadly. Can't build a room around garbage? What do you mean I can't build a room around garbage? Yeah, we're not building that yet. Give me a sec, I need to run over. I should say, not really gonna be spoilers, because I mean it's Bear and Breakfast, but I am quite far through the game, so if you care about what kind of decorating options you get and don't want to be spoiled, I guess spoiler warning? I don't know. Seems like an odd kind of warning to have. But, yeah, I'm just having a fun vibe decorating. Because at this point, this location doesn't have anything else they can have. This is it. Like, it's never getting any fancier. But I mean, I can just make one giant bar. Which wants a door? It already had a door, but thank you very much, game. I also need money, apparently. Okay, discard the changes, that's fine. Well, I don't know. Do you want to decorate the rooms first? I should have spent all my money on silk. God damn it. Should also maybe add some windows. Like, this place is completely just in the dark right now. Which I'd imagine isn't ideal, is it? Like, you kind of want a window, even if it is just looking out onto highway, I guess. Maybe not the best window. It's midnight for you now? Alright, fair enough. Hope you have a lovely rest, and I'll maybe see you again. I very much appreciate the raid, though, regardless. And have a lovely night. That's not what I was wanting. I was wanting this one. There we go. Build 4 of those beds. We want fancy wardrobes. Windows sounds cruel. I mean, I will save on money if I don't have Windows, but at the same time, they are completely free to install. Like, I've just got a Windows installation disk here, you know? It's nice and easy. I'm just joking, like, in-game I don't, but in real life I actually do. It's literally just in there. I've got a Windows 10 installation disk. Like, just off camera. I don't know why I've got it, honestly, but it came with my computer. I don't think it was meant to. Yeah, we need more mahogany, apparently, which means... Yes, winterberry? I don't know. We need so much stuff. It will come in handy. I mean, it's come in handy before. It means I've been able to help people with getting windows on their kind of things. And when I've had some friends' systems completely brick themselves for no apparent reason other than being upset at them. Yeah, I've been able to help some friends with it. So it's been good. It's been good having it. I should charge. Nah. It doesn't happen often enough that I think it's worth charging for. If it did, sure, but I've never had to go out of my way for it, so that's fine. It's fine. You know, honestly, like, as a now ex-student, I am very much after money, but at the same time, like, I'm not stingy enough to ask friends for money to borrow an installation disk. Like, it's not much. It's not much. It's just literally I plug it into a USB slot and then I let them do the rest. Money is nice, folk. Money is nice. You're not wrong. If any of you are planning to play this after seeing Zerg's game, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm hoping I am. But if any of you are wanting to play the game, I'd very much recommend grabbing all the mahogany you find for late game, because the amount of time I've spent just running around looking for piles of wood to pick up, it's kind of upsetting. It's just Grizz backwards. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can see that. Yeah, I hope you had a great time playing the game, because it's a nice, cozy game. I wouldn't say it's a particularly involved game, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. Like, as soon as you start getting stuff automated with your staff, you can just kind of set things up exactly how you want, and then never look at it again. Like, last stream, I spent quite a while decorating the very first location you get. It's about as nice as I can reasonably make it. But I then have no reason to ever go back, because it's completely automated. Which, I mean, I'm fine with it being automated. It's just a case of, I mean, what did I spend all my time doing if I don't ever need to go there? Anyway, what we want is, we have one giant kind of, what do you call it, a bar? It's a distillery, that's the word. That's what it is in game. Got a nice distillery. We only need 4 of those. So we've got all our bedroom furniture. I still need to actually make distillery furniture, don't I? Distillery, here we are. We want a wine dispenser. We want a couple bars, I think. And I'm gonna say we want some stools, but they are kind of pricey. We'll come back to the stools later. I think for now, we just do this. When you start playing because she likes bears as a grizzly bear herself, that would make sense. That would make sense. I mean, bears, they are very, very huggable, I would say. I don't know if I'd hug a wild bear, but I wouldn't be, like, opposed to giving it a try, you know? Like, I mean, what's the worst that happens? I get a nice warm hug just before I die. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Anyway, if I'm making this into one big bar, how would I want it? I want to have, I'm gonna say, maybe back to back we have things like this. And then you'd line up some stools. You can have, like, the wine dispensary up here. I don't know. We need some stools at least. Exactly. Like, there are worse ways to die. Like, tripping on a, I don't know, ketchup bottle or something. But that's a pretty awful way to die. I don't know if you'd recover from that. Like, you'd be the laughingstock of the afterlife. But at the same time, that's a very out there way to perish, isn't it? I don't know why that's what came to mind. We want a front desk. We can put that in the bar. Lovely. We have a nice front desk. We'll have our bin in the back corner. We would like to have... Where's the concierge stand? Here it is. Have that just there. I think aside from a few decorations, this is now functional. Dying naked. Exactly. Like, imagine tripping while naked on a ketchup bottle. Dying. Like, that'd be awful. That is, according to me anyway, the worst way to die. I don't know why we're going on about death. It's because I remember now. It was because I mentioned the whole dying while hugging a grizzly bear. Because, I mean, it sounds like a nice, cozy way to die. Like, you could do a lot worse. Possibly do better, but you could definitely do worse. It would be an original experience. But imagine you come back as a ghost, and you're just that one ghost who's now naked with a ketchup bottle. Kind of just... either smeared over themselves, or I don't know entirely how you're imagining you die from it. I don't know how I'm imagining it. But it doesn't sound pleasant. It does not sound pleasant. Okay, put wardrobes in. These wardrobes are massive. I'm not the fondest of them, honestly. Like, I think that's facing the right way. Yeah, that's probably fine. Want to have a nice little vanity, can go here. Can go... You know what? Before I put those in. Put in these kind of footrests. They're just going to line the wall, I think. They'll be next to the vanity. That's fine. I think, all in all, this is looking like a somewhat cozy room. Like, in terms of comfort, this is as comforting as you apparently get. Which I think is good. That's certainly a good start. But we have to keep in mind, we also need decorations. I mean, 32. 32 is pretty decent. I want to try and get it to about 50. I don't know what the guests actually expect. Let me check. Because we're not getting any higher standards off our guests. I want to make sure they have a good stay. Ah. Oh, they really don't ask for much. Okay. Well, I guess I'll turn Gus on then. Sure. All of these rooms are already fine. I'm still gonna decorate them. Will they have windows? Nah. I'm thinking I might put them on Linux. You know? Get them the cool Club Penguin stickers. If you ever want to annoy someone who uses Linux, by the way, just refer to the Penguin sticker if they've got one as a Club Penguin sticker. It works every time. And it's always fun. Don't give them natural light. I mean, I'm tempted to maybe give them some natural light, but at the same time, do they need it? Do they need it? And we can have one window back here, behind the kind of check-in area. That is your only light. And actually, because I'm a cheapskate and don't want any ventilation kind of stuff, given the window here, they'll need to open that if they take a bath. There we are. We're fine now. Actually, no, there's one thing we can do, which I think is quite fun. We have a window into each other's rooms. Now that is exactly what you want, right? I think that is the windows they asked for. And 2 rooms get the 1 window to share. Like, it's just more efficient, you know? What I could do is I could technically make one that goes from the bathroom into this room, but it would be behind the wardrobe. I don't know. Putting it behind the wardrobe doesn't quite work, but we know it's there. We know it's there. You don't have to know, but I do. I do. Oh, no, I'm getting rid of that. No, that's too far. That's too far. I can't do that to my guests. Give them some nice paintings, though, just above their beds. Eyes are windows to the soul. Windows are one-way ticket to stalking the person next door. Exactly. You get to see their soul, not just your own. Like, it's exactly what you'd want from this kind of... I don't even know what you'd call this place as a bed and breakfast. I want to say a motel? But why is there so much parking? I think half the parking's probably for the diner. I wonder what this building used to be. I think it was a motel. It does actually say bottom corner it was a motel. And it says on the roof, yeah, fair enough. It's a weird kind of place though, isn't it? Anyway, existential crises over what kind of building it is aside. We need a cool rug. What rugs do we want? Large, colourful? If I put that out here, I think that kind of works. I know I'm making all these rooms identical. I typically don't like doing that. But it just fits so well, having them all symmetrical to each other. I think the shelves I will make different between them all. I might have to get rid of that window. It gets in the way of where I want the shelf. Problem is, I don't know if I can select the window. I did not plan for this. Okay, that window I can. This one I can't. If I move the rug quick, there we go. As tempting as it is to to have windows from one kind of room into another. I'd rather have a nice looking shell. There we go. So if we add shelves, you can get even more decoration points. Which, I'll be honest, they don't need. But I want to give them. Alright. They can have... because they don't actually care about their shelves. Give them some little plants. Give them some more little plants. Each room gets a plant. A couple of them can get a little bear. You can have a bear. And you can have a bear, because other ones would hide the bear. A little terrarium there. Got one last spot. What do I have? Is that too big? No, I can put that up. Okay, cool. Cool. One variety should gone to a fancy hotel. You do have a point, yeah. It is just run by a bear, this one. Although, a very dapper looking bear, I must say. Like, look at his clothes. Like, if I go to this, you couldn't tell he's a bear. He looks like a legitimate businessman, right? Like, unless you take the hat off, that kind of gives it away. But until then, he looks like a legitimate business person. Anyway, we're not building rooms. Inventory is what we want. I think for the most part, these rooms are about done. I want to get the decoration up. There are ways we can slightly cheat it, such as hiding a rug under the bed. I don't think we want to. God damn you, Tuna. You're gonna get me every time with that. I don't know what it is about the Discord one, but it just works. Take a hat off, he's suddenly just a cute little guy. Not that little, he's a cute big guy. Is more correct. Also, High Lakes thing is done. I should go visit there in a second. But more importantly, I'm gonna go look for decorations. What could fit in? Do we want to have... some kind of theming for the bar, is what I'm wondering. I mean, we could get a nice mirror for the bathroom. Having a nice bathroom mirror does sound nice. Get them that. They do not have space for bedside cabinets. So I'm going to just buy some oil lamps. We need, I think, 6. 1 for each room, so they all get actual lighting. Decorative barrels. I mean, I think I've already got 1. I'll buy 1 more, I think. That's fine. What else do we want in the bar? I mean, it's kind of modern looking with the marble. What would you call it? It's actually the bar itself, the marble. Like, long thing with the stools at it. I think that's the actual bar. Fair enough, fair enough. It's been lovely chatting to you, Vernonline. Vernonline? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, no, go to bed, Pat. Go to bed. It's 1 AM. You silly person. Just call me Poison. May contain Jonathan. Up to you. I'm not picky. Hey Jack, good to see you. Good to see you. Just doing some bearing and a little bit of breakfasting as well. I'm currently trying to make a bar. Would a bar have a gift shop? I don't think it would, but I think this might be the kind of tacky place that might. I'm gonna get a t-shirt stand. I don't think we need it. Vernon's good? Cool, good to know. It's been lovely chatting. It's been lovely chatting. Hope you sleep well. And I'll maybe see you around sometime. Maybe. Don't feel any pressure to come by. Yeah, the bar gift shop. The typical thing you have in every bar. What else would the bar maybe have? A towel rack? No, we're not gonna have a towel rack. In fact, you can't place half the stuff, kind of furniture-wise, that you can craft into places. It's annoying. Only furniture I can craft and then place is a bookshelf. And that doesn't fit with the vibe I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for kind of tacky, like, stop off on the road. You can stay here, but we're gonna try and get more money out of you with, like, a t-shirt stand. But we're gonna make it look fancy, but overly fancy. If that makes sense at all. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I don't know if that made any sense. But we can have ourselves a fireplace. A back there. Bins, you know what? Bins have to stay here. You'll try, I don't think Darkrai will let you. Damn. Darkrai is really getting in the way of your sleep. How rude. I've tried telling him to just be quiet for the night, you know? Let you have just pleasant dreams rather than making you have nightmares. What sort of business idea is this? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea of having t-shirt. I don't know why. Like, you can buy a t-shirt or a plush toy on your way out of the bathroom. Like, you've just gone to like, go to the toilet. You come out, brand new t-shirt if you want to wear it. We did want to have a mirror in here. Of course, above the toilet, I think's a good way to go. Just, no, that's silly. No. We can have it above the sink. There we go. If I want to have decorative barrels, where would I place them? I think maybe in this corner. Have a couple barrels just sitting there. On top of one of them, we can have like a stack of books. Maybe? Not sold on that. We do have some nice cherry blossom and bonsai plants. I'm not entirely sure where the door into these rooms are, but we could put some in there. Otherwise, you'd want to put it at ends of these bars? Nah, it feels a bit out of place. We can have big starry rug. That can go here. We can have another one mirroring it over there. Sure, that about works. I'm trying to think, how do you make this look more tacky? And also, I'm not sure I like those. They're too colourful. Do we have a different thing we can do? We can add paintings. You know what? I'll polar bear painting there by the bathroom. That's nice. That's a nice touch. Honestly, I might just leave this as about is. Like, I don't want it too cluttered. I do kind of want to have a carpet on the floor. I'll maybe go see what my other options are for carpets. What have we got? Intricate medium rug. Honestly, the darker red could work. I think the darker red, it's not a bad idea. I just buy a couple of them. Yeah, no, because none of the other ones are particularly dark colours. I think it'll work. I think it'll work. It's not as large as I thought it would be. Let me think. I had one there in front of the front desk. Does that look good? Kind of. I don't know if I'd want the same rug there. I might just leave as is. It feels empty, is what I don't like, but I might just leave that. I might just leave that be. I'm also thinking I'm going to change this around to be over here. Just 'cause the idea of having the wine right by the front door does not strike me as a good idea. Like, someone's just going to poke their head in and steal some wine. That's not going to end well. What else could we have? I'm just thinking. We need to add oil lamps. Each of these rooms needs an oil lamp. Put one there. Mirror, have one there. Have one here. Mirrored, have one there. And this room, I'd say have it here. And then you can just mirror it again, have one there. I think that should light up every room. Could have a standing lamp. Honestly, having that next to the fireplace, I think looks alright. I'm not entirely sold on it. Decoration value-wise, 43 is more than good enough. I could just, like, stick rugs under the beds. That does bump up decoration values slightly. Doesn't entirely matter, but it does. It does. So yeah, decoration is now at 46. Other option is I can hide paintings behind the wardrobe. Because I could get it to 49. If it's 49 and 49, I think that's okay. Except just hide paintings behind the wardrobes. It's not going to feel any more cluttered because you can't actually see them. And now the values have gone up to... Why is this one 48? That one's 49. Is it because that smaller plant's just worse? I think so. But you know what? Decoration-wise, I think this place is done. I think it's done. I'd say it's a relatively cozy place. All in all. Also, if I go to check on Wade, just grab some rubbish. Wade is not active anywhere else, surprisingly. Do I want to activate him there? Not really. I think that 1,000 rubbish we just got is plenty. We also claim back all of our stuff. We still need to finish off this place with a few more mahogany stools for the bar. But I'll be honest, if we're making 4 bedrooms, that's 4 guests. We've got 8 seats at the bar. I don't think we need 8 seats, do we? Would I want to change it up so it's got... Let me go back over. I could take out one of the bar installations. If I got rid of the view. I can instead have it against the wall here. Opens up some space in the middle. I could then have that sit there instead. I don't know. Kinda works. I do like having more room in the center. Have I just duplicated the rugs again? Have I? I've done it again. I don't know what I've done, but I've done something. I've duplicated rugs. God damn it. I don't know how I keep doing this. I swear I don't mean to, okay? This happens. I don't mean to break the game. Okay, put that one there. Maybe make it more centered. I think that kind of works. And I only need one more stool. I'm just waiting for this to finish scrapping things. I want to craft. Do I have an additional stool I can make? No, we need literally one more plank. So close, so close. I do like the idea of having a little t-shirt and like plush toys thing both. Like it's not something any reasonable like bed and breakfast or hotel would have. Like it's not like a tourist destination either. Like sure, if you've been to High Lake, it's a nice picturesque kind of dam with a lake. You got like nice hills. There's a boat. This is just a highway. This is a highway. You don't want to remember your trip here. Which is why I like the idea of having just stupid merchandise that people might not even want to buy, but is just there. You know? Also, I'm wanting to collect all the lilies for her, but she's needing a lot of them. Like, I could just buy charcoal lilies. I don't think I'm in a rush. I don't think I am. Yeah, grab all of that. That is lovely. Try and... Okay, there's not a way out through that way. Make way down here. Got it. Okay, so if I want mahogany, best stopping off point I think would be I get on the bus, I go to High Lake, so we need to complete the mission there anyway. We can get at least one mahogany here, right? Got to be able. We've got to. Let's see, if I zoom out, can I see any mahogany? In all honesty, no. None of that wood is mahogany. That's a shame. Is job complete? It is my very, very trusty sign. There we go. And what did I find? I got something, but I skipped past it. I wasn't reading. What did I get? No filter. Fix ski pants. I'll be honest. I think I need to take off my shirt to really appreciate it. But it could work. It's tempting. It's tempting. If I take off the shirt, it could work. Otherwise, I put this over the top. And then you lose the cords. You lose the cords. Is that what I want? I quite like running around like this, I'll be honest. Like, look at that confident stride of his. I think he pulls it off. I think he does. I don't have any room. Okay, bin a cardboard box. Sure. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with this. That was worth doing. Go back to Winterberries. Probably the routes I know best for getting mahogany. Let's see. Can I get more mahogany? There is not any mahogany. No, it's not refreshed. That is a bit of a shame. Pinefall? Surely Pinefall has some mahogany, right? It's the problem with building. Time doesn't go by when you're building. So I'll finish building and I'll just be out of mahogany and I'll need to go find some more. Okay, there's a stack here. We're fine. What have we got? Unrealistic building. I mean, does time not pause for you whenever you make a Lego set or something? Like, I'd say it's perfectly realistic. I don't know about you, Jack, but time just stops. Nothing else matters if you're building Lego. Honestly, I might get myself a Lego set. There's a bunch of nice ones you can get. Kind of more targeted towards adults. Like, I think I've seen a few bonsai tree ones. I don't know if I'd want a bonsai tree. But something could be nice, you know? Also, have they not got any lights in their house? If I just never give them any lighting. I don't think I did. Okay, give me a second. I don't want my people living in the dark. That feels a bit cruel of me. Just stock up on a whole bunch of these. I'll use them all eventually. 20 is fine. Nope, having some renovations. Rolling down floors, halfway done. It dawned on you it was 9 PM. Oh, yeah, no. That does not sound like time paused in the slightest for you. Clearly, you were just doing it wrong. You didn't enter build mode. That's what happened. Like a rookie mistake there, Jack. Rookie mistake. Like, imagine forgetting to enter build mode. Can't believe you. Okay, so they've all got lights. Bathroom still needs a light. Bathroom light can be... it can be there. That'll work. Do not need one for the little, like, generator. That's fine. Did I forget to put them upstairs? I did. Okay, upstairs. You get one light there. Get I'll be honest, I can't quite see what's in these rooms. I think you get a light there? I think that's above the bed, but before you get to wardrobe. I don't know. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Those rooms do have one, so I guess I just ran out of lights halfway through. There we go. We do need to fix up some of these bedrooms. I mean, we've got a few marquee beds, but we need to swap them all out. Some have Baroque vanities, some just have a cute vanity table. Yeah, if they're no longer living in darkness, I want to... You know what, I do want to. I'm gonna place a light inside the cinema. I understand it's a cinema, it's meant to be dark, but I needs a light. There we go. 'Cause you can't see it otherwise in the evenings. Apart from that, everything looks pretty well lit up. Yeah, we look to be fine. We look to be fine. In which case, we just need to go back to our last place, the A24. I just grab the fuel while I'm passing by. Jump on the bus. A24. Perfect. Okay, so now we're here. We want to craft a single more bar stool. Where is it? There it is. So, go down my furniture items, add that bar. That should be this place done. Got prestige of 5, I think is perfectly good. I believe when we were doing the missions, it wanted 2 separate bathrooms. This one covers everything. Like, that's fine. Yeah, I reckon. That's this place done. I'm looking forward to the guests arriving tomorrow and having a look around. I hope they enjoy themselves. Hope they buy a t-shirt, but I doubt that. Why'd you buy a t-shirt? We're on the side of a highway. It's not anywhere picturesque, but you'd want to remember. Here come the guests, though. Make sure I don't scare them off. I don't. They all know I'm a big friendly bear. That's all good. And they're... I mean, to be fair, yeah. They're not walking in the middle of the road, instead we're going up to the side. That makes sense. Yeah, they're all checking in. We're gonna have some lovely bedrooms. Like, could I have made this more efficient for money? Yes. Would it have been as aesthetically pleasing to me? No, it wouldn't. I think having one giant bar here with the reception desk, it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. Because I think having a separate room for the bar, this would have felt too divided. Now we've just got one big central area. Also got a diner, which is quite nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm happy to say that is complete. I'll have a very quick check on Timber Crossing. Just because I did decorate this last time, I want to see if it still looks nice to me. Because I put a lot of effort into somehow accommodating to like the highest standards while making it look nice. I think it does look a little cluttered. However, the rooms themselves, 58 decoration. They are better than the other place. I think solely because they have a bare shelf. Like that is a good shelf. That is 5 decoration from a single object. It also fits nicely to have a little lamp on top of it. Like that alone is 8 decoration. If I added that to the other rooms, I think they would be functionally the same. You know, I like this. This is nice. It definitely works better having the entrances on the outside and a single like check-in area rather than having a little corridor, because I wouldn't have managed to fit all of this in otherwise. I'm glad it worked though. I'm glad. Because I was worried about how I decorate it. Because it's an awkward shape. That bottom one, they can't actually get into the bed technically. Like, it looks like there's a gap at the side. There isn't. There's not a gap. But they don't need to know that. It's fine. It's fine. Like, if I go back to High Lake now, what are we looking to do? What are we looking to do? Are we just waiting for missions to complete again? I think we might be. Did we actually get any of our missions for High Lake? No. High Lake's just done. I'm not sure I'm bothered enough to redecorate High Lake. Like, from this point on, it's a case of these places, they're going to take far too many resources to properly decorate. Because, I mean, how many bedrooms could I make out of this? If I wanted to make a bedroom, I want to just check the tiles. So it's hard to get a floor layout. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. So that'd be a 5 by 4 room if I did this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 5 by 4, but it's 9 high from there. So that'd be kind of funky. I guess I could do one 5 by 4 there. And then do a little jut out here. Then you can't get the door lined up. I could do one room just larger. But I'd leave... Yeah, one room goes up to here. Then one room goes up to there. I don't know. It's a weird place to decorate High Lake. Like, I don't think it's in any way a bad place. It's just awkward to decorate. I think if I did change stuff, it would literally just be a case of I update the beds, maybe the vanities. I can get away with maybe doing footstools as well, but the footstools at the highest tier are larger. Having a larger footstool makes it annoying, because you can't fit it in like I have with everything else. Because normally they had the same footprint as the bed, which was good. But they don't anymore. They don't. Also, big campfire. That's good. Can we... We don't need mushrooms. If I go into here, did I unlock the recipe for the s'more station? Or not the s'more station, the hot dog station. There we are. I did. I think we got 2 campsites. Yeah, it's here as well as Pine Lake, so I'll make 2 then. The seats are actually fairly cheap. We need a total of 16, I believe. There we are. We could also make like some outside the game boxes for back in our Pine Lake area. Is it Pine Lake? It's not Pine Lake. I'm getting places mixed up. That'd be High Lake and is it Pine Hearth? Pine Fall. There we go. I figured it out eventually. It may have sounded like I was having a stroke, but no, I figured it out. I figured it out. It's all good. Go into build mode. Go over to the campsite. Go into just furniture. Scroll down. Hot dog stand. There we go. Actually, hot dog stand's slightly larger, so if I switch those around, that I feel works. Campfire level 2. That guy annoyingly sat down, so I can't change his chair yet. I'm just gonna stand awkwardly and stare at him. There we go. He decided to move. He figured it out. Okay, move campfire down very slightly. Then we want to give it a bunch of seats. There we are. That is one nice, cozy campfire. Does it matter that I've added better seats in? No, not at all. But I have. It's worth it. It's worth it. With that campfire decorated, let's quickly go to Pinefall, decorate their campfire. Because, I mean, I don't want them to feel left out. They're at, like, the high-end resort, the last place you get. So I need to make sure it's good. Let's see. Campsites, here we are. Yeah, because currently, it looks a bit barren, this campsite. It needs more. It needs more. Thinking s'more station up there. I then get the hot dog station. I can put that here. I'm going to give a tree in between. Or a plant of some kind. Can't give it an arcade cabinet. That's... I mean, it makes sense, but a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Have the actual campfire be down there. Give it a bunch of seats. That's as many seats as we'll ever need. Do we have anything immediately that I'd go outside? We've got little bonsai trees, but no. I think we're going to want the Christmassy vending machine, right? Like, get some proper, like, pine trees. Yeah, verdant firs is what we're after. Get 4 of them. Get some leafy wildflower bushes. And you know what? Well, we'll get a few bronze garden lamps. Just for good measure. I don't know quite where they'll fit in, but I'm sure I can find somewhere. Right? I can manage. I can manage. So, give them a nice tree in the corner. Give them a tree just here. Give a tree, I'm gonna say here as well. Kind of separate the area slightly. Have a couple trees. Because you want the campfire to feel like it's separated from the rest, right? Like, I'd say this is reasonable to do. Give them a little plant in here. We'll also just, like, rotate a few of these. Just to make sure things don't look quite identical everywhere. I don't know quite how many rotation options they have, but they have been rotated. Alright, it's fine. Garden lamps? Yes, I can put one in the back over there. Put one there. I kinda want to do something with this area. I don't know what. Might just be a case of I put down more bushes and separate this. So if I do that, I can make it a kind of entranceway there. Like, it's kind of segment the area, I guess. I want one more verdant pine or verdant fir tree if I'm doing this. To buy one more of you. What else would I put outside? I've got bedside tables and stuff. I don't always work. I don't think any of this goes outside. What about regular furniture? Does regular furniture go outside any of this at all? I could have a wood pile. A wood pile could do. Buy one of them. What else might fit outside? And the guitar stand, because it's a campfire, sure. What else? Anything else here kind of jumping out at me? Flower cart, sure. I think that's as much as I could reasonably consider furniture for outdoors. It's not amazing, but it works. It'll work. I move this slightly out. There we go. Or in fact, move this slightly more. I think that makes a nice little entrance. And then have the guitar. I'm gonna say in this corner here. Wildflower cart. I'd like, because it's a larger item, to have it near the entrance. Woodpile can go in the corner over here, perhaps. If I rotate that, does that actually have a... Why is the roof always on the bottom side of this? That annoys me. Okay, cool. Woodpile, I guess, can live in a different spot. I'm going to say Wildflower cart goes there, Woodpile goes down here. Put this kind of halfway down. I'm going to say that works. Gonna have another lantern. Maybe? Can have a lantern there. There we go. That creates what I feel is a cozy area. Like, it's not crowded. I've segmented things off of trees. I've made essentially 2 separate campsites without having a fence. Which I think works. I think that works. One thing that still annoys me is you can't build all the way up to the stairs. If I could include those inside a room, I'd be quite happy. Because I'd like to expand this lounge to be further up. I don't like having the kind of hallway cut off by the fact there's stairs. Because I could build all the way up to there, but then I just have a weird little door leading into just the stairwell. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like things being quite open. And not necessarily homely feeling, but communal feeling. If that makes sense. You can't do that. It doesn't let you. What we do want, though, is more display stands. I'll make 3 of them, because I'd imagine we'll get through that, right? I go to the cabin now. We want more displays. Where do I want it? I could put one here. I can definitely fit one there. That feels okay. I don't know where the rest of that's gonna fit. Got a clock. You know, I'll put the clock in there. There we go. What do we want? I mean, we only have the one thing to add on in terms of artifacts. How am I pressing B? I just need to go into my inventory. No filters. Got a red feather. I'm assuming we can give that to a person, but we've got the giant mirror. That's just an exhibit. That's fine. I feel we do have a good amount of valuables now. We could honestly start decorating things. So it's really a limiting factor when I was first kind of decorating a lot of this area. Was I had to make do with what wasn't much in the way of valuables. I mean, if I just go into here now, it's another 750. Valuables are more than sorted at this point. Lights are turning on, actually. If it's becoming dark, how does a campsite look? It's just always incredibly bright. But I quite like this. I quite like this. I wonder if I turn off all of these, does it then become dark? I don't think you can turn off the campfire, so I'm going to assume no. In which case, we'll leave these on. We'll leave them on. I think this is a nice little cozy campfire site. I might, if I go to the site quickly, just move that down very slightly. Just because I like to be able to go up here, then get to the guitar. It means you can actually get around the whole thing without any real bother. That's nice. That's nice. We're just waiting for more reviews and more guests to stay. Which, I mean, I'm just gonna be grabbing a whole bunch of mahogany, right? It's mahogany and I get more charcoal lilies. Which, I might actually be able to get some more charcoal lilies just now. I'm not certain. I might be able. Not you, I want the bus stop. Let's go to A24. Okay, and it was up from here. How much is it to buy charcoal lilies? Because this guy sells them. I want to check. How much can I buy them for? 250 a piece. Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm good. That's 1 grand for 4 flowers. That's expensive. I don't know what the currency in this game is, but that is expensive regardless. And yeah, lilies have refreshed here, so that's good. So me just coming in here has already saved me 500 from what it would cost to buy these elsewise. Yeah, this is the way to get the lilies. I just come in here as part of my scavenging grounds. I mean, we've got a good few of these by now, right? Like, how far off could we possibly be? Let's see. If I go inventory, it's a progression items. It doesn't show up under quest items. Just a little line. We're at 72. 72 is perfectly good. I mean, we need 100 and then 30 again to get any more artifacts. Like, it's taking a while, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Hopefully. Presumably. Maybe. We'll see. Just waiting for the guests to complete their stays is all we're currently doing. Which we must be getting near the end of the Pinefall one now, right? Yeah, Pinefall and Winterberry have just both completed. Hell yeah. In which case, I will head up to Winterberry first. Because I want to do my rounds up here. Get some mahogany. Mahogany just... you need so much of it. It's not really a limiting factor so much as it's just a kind of annoying to get factor. It doesn't look like it's respawned because there's not any there, but no, there is some elsewhere. That's fine. Job is complete. People have completed their stays. That's all the missions. Cool. Well, I guess we're done with this place. Cool. I hadn't thought we'd be finished. But Pinefall once more. I'm assuming it's got additional quests after. I don't know. It's assuming we're all meant to wrap up around the same time. That might be Pinefall finished. Surely not, no. It would give me something more of an, oh yeah, just have 50 guests stay here mission. Like that seems like a cop-out for a final mission. We'll see though. I might be wrong. That might be it. For all of them, potentially. I'm trying to think, what did Pinefall want for? They wanted the bathrooms. Right? Or no, there might have been bathrooms as well. We definitely wanted like 6 level 6 bedrooms or something like that. Which I did complete. And you can't reasonably get more than that. Unless it's going to ask me to make so many level 2 upper rooms, like level 2 cinema, lounge, campsite and so on. But if that's what it turns out that it wants, I mean we can just do that, right? Like that's already complete. It's the only thing I can think of asking for though, because it does have all sorts of facilities. I mean, maybe just ask for everything to get to high levels. I mean, it is the last area. Yeah, which just somewhat makes sense. We'll see, we'll see. I'm going to stop speculating because we're here at the site. We have completed it. Thank you very much, Sign. You do have another mission. Raise prestige to level 6. I believe I've done that, probably. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Sign. That was an easy one. Get a nice puffy winter jacket. You do have another mission again, though. I need level 3 kitchen. 3 level 4 dining rooms. Well, that kinda sucks, making those dining rooms. I don't have anywhere to put them. That's pretty awful. So... yeah, because all my rooms are already here. This is expecting me to have... because you want one dining room per building people live in. It's expecting me to have people living in each of these places, rather than what I've done. So now I need to find somewhere I can squeeze in another dining room. I mean, as is, I've got 2 different lounges. So I guess one of those could change. I don't know. Wants me to cook a level 3 meal, which I don't entirely know what that asks for, but... oh, that's expensive. What's a level 3 meal exactly? I need garlic, mushrooms, rice, butter, and herbs. All of which is actually somewhat doable. Yeah, no, I might get that done first, then just place a dining room and immediately delete it. It's not where I wanted it. Was that chest is what I want. So what were we after? We were after mushrooms. We were after garlic. We were after butter. I remember. That's butter. That's garlic. I think beans were in another recipe, so I'll grab them. We wanted herbs. Do we not have any mushrooms? Apparently not. Okay. I can maybe get stuffed bell peppers. Bean stuffed peppers. I just drag that into my inventory. That counts as done. Brilliant. Okay, that's nice. Don't even have to cook. All I need to do is make a single dining room. I could fit one in here, like in the center of everything. Very briefly. If I just budge this out of the way, I'll need to reset him up in a second. But if I then set up dining room to live here? Sure. This is like an awful dining room. But technically, it's what we've asked for. I should add another door, however, actually. Here we go. Because I want to be able to get up there, even if I am just doing this temporarily. We now want dining furniture, which would involve gilded table, at least 1 chair, and a buffet. There we go. Can we fit that in? It doesn't need to fit well, it just needs to fit. Perfect. Isn't that an amazing dining room? Yes, I've done it. Thank you very much. There we go. Quickly go and delete this. And also replace the concierge stand. There we are. Which we now need to re-enable as well. This is fine. Okay, we've got a lot of things to turn on. Here we go. Save changes. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is wanting level 2 upper buildings. Yeah, distillery and movie theatre. Then, yeah, because we already got those, it just wants me to host guests. I mean, that's entirely done already. So that's just something we wait for. What we can do for time being is put outside the game into here. Maybe give him a jukebox in the bar could be nice. There we go. And you know what? Nice painting as well. Lovely. I can't, like, place any of these anywhere. No. Cool. Well, now we just continue waiting. We just need guests to complete stays. We need to collect charcoal lilies. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Got money coming in. We're fine in that regard. If we do need anything else to be done in terms of making like better bedrooms or getting 5-star reviews, standards are currently rising among people staying here. We are paying more, but yeah, I'm fairly sure it is out. I'm waiting to finish this before I start playing it, but it is 100% going to be something I play on stream. It's something I'm going to enjoy enough that I could play it in my off time, but at the same time, if I play it on stream, it then gives me the incentive to actually keep coming back to it regularly and like chat to other people who care about the game. I'm looking forward to it. I really am, Con. I really am. But anyway, we're doing more bear and breakfast and just making some nice, lovely places, honestly. Winterberry. Did we actually grab the wood that was here? I don't remember. We might have. Might not have. Got a terrible memory. Not all that important. In all fairness, like, I didn't need to grab all the wood here. Looks like I have, though. Like, I'm not seeing any wood about. Yeah, no, distinct lack of wood to be picked up. So I must have. I'm doing well. Thanks past me for picking that up. I appreciate it. How many materials do I have? 44. Got a good amount of silk. I don't think we'll ever be in need of more silk. We are just waiting for money, bro. Question? Sure, go for it. Unless just you're saying the word question. Should be a bit odd, honestly. Is that a roundabout or a cul-de-sac without houses? Good question. I'm assuming it's so that you can, like, turn around. But at the same time, this is paved road. This isn't necessarily all the road there is. Like, there may have been kind of forestry paths that led up here. Because you do have an old kind of snow vehicle up there. So I'm thinking it was a cul-de-sac kind of thing. Meant to be like a, oh yeah, you just park your vehicles off the side of it. So it's a bit of a weird one. It's like a single resort. I think it's meant to be a case of, yeah, you just find the spot, park your car around here somewhere. If it was a cul-de-sac though, why would you have 2 lanes on the road? Maybe it is a roundabout. That'd be a bit funky, wouldn't it, having a roundabout just here? I'd never questioned that. I mean, there's not really much in the way of cars at all in this game. Like, you got this kind of vehicle here, Bon Voyage one. I think this is pretty much it. Also, we do not need any of these. I will buy them at some point, just to maybe get an achievement? I don't know. There might be an achievement for it. Go back to A24. I think grab some more metal, maybe? I'm just trying to waste some time currently. But there's not a lot to do left in the game unless I decorate stuff. Which, I mean, I decorated this place, I decorated the first place. I'm not entirely bothered about the rest, 'cause it's going to be much of the same, the decoration things I'm doing. Because I still want to be efficient. You don't want to have rooms be too large either, because then it doesn't look good, you know? But at the very least, dismantle all of those. That is everything. There we go. Grab some more metal, because you can never have enough, you know? Unless you can, in which case I guess I'm wrong. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't ever be wrong, so I'm going to assume the first one. Surprised though that there's just not ever a lack of things respawning in this game. Like, it all just respawns regularly, which, like, for some of it I guess could make sense, but the whole premise is there's not really humans here, so we're not dumping stuff anymore. So where does it all come from? Because it was kind of implied that was where all of this stuff you're salvaging is generated from, like people just leaving rubbish behind. Also, are we about to get the 50,000 coins? We did not know, we're still a fair bit off. We'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. We're not in a huge rush. We're fine. Grab some lollies. We will, I don't know, cry for a bit. We've not got much else to do. I don't think there's much to cry over. Like, everything's going pretty well in this game. Let's grab a bunch of lollies. We must be getting close to that 100 we need. I want to unlock more missions. Because I need stuff to do while I wait for the rest of the game to progress. Can I just nip down to this? Yes, I can. How many have we got? It's going to be like we're at 95 or something, right? No filters. Scroll all the way down. We're at 97, yeah. We do apparently have a lily over that way. So if I quickly zoom out, yeah, there's one lily here. Is that 3 lilies by any chance? It's 2. We're literally 1 away. Are there no other lilies to grab? Oh, that is catastrophic. You know, I'm gonna go buy 1 lily. It's fine. We can buy 1. Oh, that is a shame, though. That's a real shame. Okay, make my way down. We just need to stop in at this fella's shop. Hello, shop. I would like 1 singular lily, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've got now 100. Perfect. Oh, we're so close to having it without having to buy any. I just got lazy. I just got lazy. Okay, make my way over to Witch Lady. Hello. How are you, Witch Lady? Got my 100 lilies. Every single one. Good. It's a shame that you're taking all these magnificent artifacts I've been making you and showing them off on genuine stands like cheap garage sale. Oh, or Bon Voyage stuff. Cool. Marble display stands. Take this. Should make everything pop, as they say. Oh, she's a croc, yeah. Or an alligator? One of the two. Living in a swamp, because she's a swamp witch, and I mean, they live in swamps, right? That's what witches do. And crocodiles / alligators. Still don't know which. Is there much of a difference? I'm assuming there is, right? I don't know. There has to be, right? There has to be a difference. Yeah, we would like to learn that. And what else does Bon Voyage sell me now? Swamp Gator sounds more correct than Swamp Croc. I am willing to agree on that, yeah. But she didn't actually have any more missions for me, did she? In which case, what the hell is this for? I'm assuming once we get more money, like more missions will open up, right? Like that has to be kind of a limiting factor. So we could just kind of chill for a while, right? Like that would be fine. We don't need to do anything else. But if that's the case, when we've got plenty of rubbish, I just turn off Wade for now. Save changes. We save a bit of money. We'll get to that 50 grand all that much sooner. As for reviews, everyone's still loving it. That's good to know. That's good to know. What can I currently do? There's not any quicker ways to make money. I needed keys to do stuff over on the left-hand side. Like, I can go to the world map. In Dark Grove, where were the mines? Or whatever, I needed some keys to do stuff over there. I needed a crowbar to get to something on the beach side. The lighthouse can be repaired, but not right now. I think that's the three things that immediately come to mind. I don't think any of them are doable right this second. I mean, where did I get a crowbar from? So that's presumably going to get me... I mean, it looks like a big reflective lens. So that might be part of the lighthouse mission. So maybe I go to Whitestone Bay, see if anyone's pops up around here. If I zoom out, there doesn't look to be anyone. No. There's definitely the lighthouse, but the path up's broken. Unless I go all the way around, which I could. But I'm not bothered to. There's not anything for me up there. We got these guys. True Lord of Blood will descend upon us all. Indeed. Yes, with their little cute hats on. But at the same time, we've got to have something, right? Like later on, they'll give me a mission. Maybe we want a lighthouse on so we can attract Mothman. Yeah, this is a thing we want the crowbar to get, which we do not know how to obtain as of this moment. So we need to get a crowbar. Apart from that, we don't have a lot we can do we? I think it is just waiting at this point. Like, I'm wandering around to see if there is anyone I've potentially missed. I mean, it's been a while since I wandered around High Lake. So maybe there's something here? I don't know. I find it unlikely. Also, I find it odd that they wanted me to, in order to build the lounge, repair the radio tower here in High Lake. When there's not any TVs or radios you can place in the lounge. It's just seats and books and stuff like that. Whatever a pickle bar is. But Con, do you know what a pickle bar is? Have you ever heard of it? Like, is that just a place where you make your own pickles? Because if so, that still sounds weird to me. I don't know. I've never heard of a pickle bar. Like, it has to exist, because the game has it, right? But, what the hell is a pickle bar? It's such a weird kind of concept to me. Like, are people who are enthusiasts of pickling? Like, the process of it? I guess maybe. In a place where you sit in a social atmosphere with various pickles as condiments food, Solid bar of food made from pickles. You know what? Yeah, I could see the second one making sense as well. I'm assuming it's the first one. It's some kind of social aspect where it's just... I'd say refreshment. Would you call pickles a refreshment? I guess you could. You could. Definitely a bit odd. Definitely less odd. Love good pickled onion? You know what? Fair. Fair. Something we could do actually is replace the two of these generators with just a single one. I just quickly steal the stuff from there, go into build modes. I'm not able to pan. There we go. We can pan around down. We would like... not exit, sorry, craft. All the way to here. High-tech heater. There we go. This is something I maybe should have done sooner, because it would have saved on fuel. But we'll have it now, so it's fine. There we go. If I mean, maybe not quite that much fuel, but a lot of fuel can go in. 500 will last it a long while. Back to waiting, I guess. I mean, we've got to be able to sleep again soon. Oh, and there's mahogany at the roundabout. That means wood has replenished. Which, I mean, I guess if I do want to refurbish another place, that will help. Won't help hugely, but it will help. Should I like some Minesweeper or something while I wait for the game to progress? That feels wrong, but I could just like do some Minesweeper for a bit. Like bring up some Solitaire. That doesn't sound very exciting for a stream. Yeah, I might not do that. There's not much to do right now. Like, we are just waiting for money to come in so we can unlock more quests, waiting for some guests to stay. I think that's pretty much all we can do. We've got 2 more guests have stayed. Money-wise, we're 500 away. 500. Like, I'll have you know, I'm not a landlord. I'm an entrepreneur. Alright? I've got beds and breakfasts all around the place, with various employed staff. So I'm kind of like a hotel chain, I guess? Or a resort chain. I don't know. We're just waiting for more money though. And the fact I'm 500 away kind of annoys me. So I mean, I need to make an entire other day of not really doing anything. And I can go check up on the ranger. Maybe they have something. It's like there's a slight possibility. I don't know. It's not all that likely. I head up here. I think it's the quickest route to get to the ranger. Yeah, because we're all the way up in this tower. Ooh, we do have a mission nowadays. Oh. Hey there, you big softy. But you haven't changed a bit. I find change unbearable. Great. What are you up to? I'm looking for mysteries of the forest. No way? Oh boy, have I got something for you. So, you spend most of your time in the forest, right? You ever come across something twice as large and thrice as hairy as you? Well, if I don't take care of myself for a while. Yeah, but, well... So, I was out one day, a little bit further than usual, than I usually go, looking for my usual herbs. Out of nowhere, this hulking creature jumps out in the field next to me. I am glad I had my camera. I just snap a few shots, because I knew no one would believe me otherwise. I believe you. Oh, well, you're definitely the first. Now, this is definitely mysterious. We have an exchange for a little grub. I've seen what you feed those people out there. That ain't chump chow. You want 2 chili macs. Okay, I can do that. Do I have a way to check my recipes while out and about? I don't think so. If I had to make an assumption, if I go to A24, I'm gonna stop off, I'm gonna buy some pasta. So it's gonna be like mac and cheese, right? Like it's macaroni. So if I go to cooking items, I'll buy 5 pastas just to be safe. You know, I should buy 6, make it a round number, because making 2 things. Presumably if it's like mac and cheese, I want cheese. Maybe butter? I'll buy a bit less of that. Possibly milk. We'll see what we actually need. It's time to head to the good kitchen in Pinefall. She wants chili mac. Which I don't understand what that means. Does it mean she wants me to make it and leave it out for a while so it goes cold? That doesn't sound correct. She wants something weird. I don't know. Well, we'll see what it is. Yeah, I doubt that's it either. No, don't worry, Jack. Where is Chili Mac? He's got a lot of stuff on this list nowadays. Got grilled cheese, honey sage tea. Chili Mac wants tomatoes and beans. I can do that, I reckon. Let me quickly dig into my chest of fresh ingredients. I've been sitting here for a while. We have beans. And we have tomato. Cool. None of those sound spicy. I'm assuming chili mac's like chili con carne and like mac and cheese. That's my assumption from a tomato and beans. But I have absolutely no way of confirming whether that is correct. Also, I think I went too far down the list. There we go. So we wanted 2 of these. So if I then cook, that's fine. I'm assuming chili con carne and macaroni cheese. It has to be something like that. That makes sense. What does the flavor text say, actually? Best of both worlds. Which worlds? Like, I know one of them's probably macaroni and cheese. Like, mac and cheese is a fairly classic thing, sure. I don't have space for the rest. We're not going to use a floor mirror. Bin that. We are not going to use boiled eggs. That's fine, we can get rid of them. As for the rest of this, 5 apples? No, we don't need that much sage. That's fine. It's all that way. I'll enter in shambles. Ah, don't worry, we've done worse to Italians. What you do if you ever have an Italian friend over for dinner and you're making some kind of pasta is you put the cutlery out and you include a knife. You don't have to use it, you just have to have it there. And that's what you do. That's how you get to them. Hasta la vista indeed, Jack. Make way up, though. They're fine. We're not going to annoy Italians too much. Not just yet. To be fair, it's her who's going to face the brunt of it. Done cooking? Yes. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Thanks a lot. I owe you one. It's a photo of the old beast. It's a little blurry, but you can definitely see it's not human. How's that for a mystery? This is going to be a picture of me, or my mum, isn't it? Let me quickly go to in the inventory to check. Hard to tell, but is that Jax? Wait. Wait, Jax was just the guy up in the Snowy place, wasn't he? He's just a big dog guy. Like, he's not scary. You've got a pretty awful sense of humour, but that's about as scary as you get from him. Ah, well. We need to find some lilies if we want to get our photo appraised, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. Make our way up. We're going to get some more lilies. We're waiting for the day to kind of continue, but we've got something to do now, at least. And possibly more missions. Seeing as after we gave her the 100 lilies, it kind of unlocked some more, because I swear I checked up there previously with the Park Ranger. I think there might be more missions around, so I just need to go and hunt them down. Do make sure I grab all of these lilies that exist currently, however. This is fine. It's very exciting, I hope. I can assure you, I'm on the very edge of my seat, like the back edge. My legs fully over the chair. I am on an edge of my seat. Yeah, we need to get more lilies still. I mean, time is passing by. We're gonna manage. We'll manage. We just need one more day to pass. Then potentially we've got the Pinefall as well as Barbara's missions done. Tell yourself that too. Good to know, Con. I'm not alone. I'm not alone in my very weird things I occasionally say, but don't make a lot of sense. We did unlock more things to buy, as presumably part of the museum in the blueprints. So I might quickly check that, see what we've got. I swear it said there were new things unlocked. There's not anything new there. That's still stuff I do not need. In which case, make my way to Pinefall. I'm gonna walk up to Barbara's house, and then wait for my money to come in the morning. You know, it's what rich people do. Go to Barbara's house and wait for money. It's an odd thing to have in common with them. The going to Barbara's house part, not the waiting for money bit. Like that feels pretty normal. I just head down here. Barbara, I am going to stand over your bed while I sleep. Just waiting for the option to become available. Any second now. This is not at all threatening, is it? Right? Like, it's just Hank. Hank isn't threatening. He can't be. Come on, money. There we go. You collected all 50,000 coins, Hank. Did I have excited bear noises? Oh, it's quite the accomplishment. It's certainly more money than I've ever dreamed about earning myself. Even before everything went belly up. The regime fell and everything came crashing down after it. No one came back for us. For a while, I wasn't even sure if there's anyone left who could. The world collapsed. Our world collapsed. All that was left were rundown buildings and piles of garbage. And me, all alone. Ever since. I would say I never saw this place, Hank, until you came along. Who knew that after all these years, it would be forest that would come back for me. What is that? Would it be the forest? I'm assuming. I don't know. Oh, hello. Nice of you to remember to visit. I didn't leave. Confused bear noises. Oh, it's alright. It's already behind us. In fact, I'd like you to make it up to me. I have a very simple request. Sure. Excited bear noises. I believe that the old lighthouse in Whitestone Bay is a disgrace to our efforts. It's hideous and repulsive in its current state. If you're serious about turning our valley around, it's very important this mistake gets remedied, and quickly. It's recently come to my attention that a key part needed to repair that thing in Central Lens is somewhere on the beach. Just left there, among an old forgotten shipment. This crowbar should be good enough to pry open the gates, but my arms aren't what they used to be. Yours seem just fit for the job. I've got a crowbar now, hooray. Didn't think we'd be getting it from her. If any of that lines we can do right by the valley and repair the lighthouse. Can do, Barbara. Can do. Bus stop is down here. Here we go. Go to Whitestone Bay. We can easily head to the beach, get a lens through breaking and entering. The best way to get any lenses, I can assure you. Make way down. Yeah, just break my way inside. Wait, why do I have two crowbars? Wait. Why do I have two? I don't think I'm meant to. I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna keep the other one, just so I can do some breaking and entering of my own. You've got the lens, but now we just need to go back to Barbara. I don't think we're able to immediately repair the lighthouse. I might be able. Let's see, can I immediately see the sign being available? No, I can't. Go back to Barbara it is. I'm glad we're helping kind of tidy up the whole valley though. We're very much running out of things left to do, however. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, we're just waiting for another guest who's a movie buff to come by and stay in my resort in Pinefall. I want to say resort. So, did you get the lens? I sure did. Excited bear noises. Finally. Be careful, it can break very easily. I'll need it for the most important task you've ever had. It's very close now, I can feel it. The valley becoming whole again. All this work, all this effort for so long. Take the lens and enough materials with you to Whitestone Bay and restore that lighthouse. It's important you do so quickly. The reputation of the entire valley is at stake. I won't let you down. Determined bear noises. Oh, and Hank? Good luck. Ah, thanks, Barbara. I appreciate you wishing me good luck. I mean, do I need luck to repair a lighthouse? Possibly. Who knows? I might. I might. But yeah, it's definitely up there, and we can take the mission to repair it. Just on the off chance it needs more stone, because there's a decent chance it might. I'm just gonna grab some rocks as I go. There we are. That should be a good few rocks. Tony's Construction Services. I'd love to repair it. Clear out debris. Has been done. You need lens, mahogany planks, steel plates, and electronics. I should have all of that, yeah. And then we just get it repaired. The lighthouse towered over Whitestone Bay, watching over the sea like an old sailor. With a faint click and a loud hum, it suddenly turned on. The giant lens at the top shined out into the distance like a beacon, and apparently completely blinded Hank. Boats and ships could once again approach Silver Valley. There we are. We still haven't fixed this little bit of path there, like the stairs. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's go back to Barbara now. And tell her the deed has been done. And whatever that may imply. Calling it the deed makes it seem so much more ominous than it needs to be. It's really... It's not that ominous. I fixed the lighthouse. It's fine. I'm just trying to track Mothman is all I'm after, you know? Barbara's hat's just here. Hello? Barbara? Where could she have gone to? Maybe she took a bus. I should ask Oliver if he's seen her. Yeah. Where could she have gone? That's... I mean, she's not being kidnapped by the regime that's trying to come back or anything, right? Like that would feel a bit much. I don't think that's very likely. Yes, hello Oliver. How's it, Hankin? Get it? How's it? Are you okay, bud? I'm looking for Barbara. Have you seen her? Barbara? Nice old lady with green hats. Can't say I have. Never seen her take a bus either. Trust me, bud, I'd know. Have you thought about asking Beanie? She's got a great vantage point up in her tower. Maybe she's spotted her somewhere. I guess we're going around just talking to everyone. This feels like a kind of end of the game thing when you're going around talking to everyone. But there's still more to do. I need to figure out where you get those keys from the mines. I mean, apart from that, I've pretty much done everything else, but I've still got that to do. I'm curious what we find. Beanie, you seen anyone? Pleasure's all mine, big guy. How you doing? You alright? You seem a little down. Have you seen an old lady in a green hat lately? Yeah, I know Barbara. I actually saw her a few hours ago, roaming the valley like she always does. I didn't pay no mind since she ignores me and I ignore her. That's how it's always been. But she did seem in an awful hurry this time. Oh, and she was missing her green hat. She was alone? Was she being kidnapped? Do you know where she was going? Definitely wasn't being kidnapped, unless you can kidnap yourself. She headed down to the desert. By estimate, looked like she was en route to hit the beach. You might run into her there. She just had to appear on the beach then. Is my guess. Yeah, looking out to sea longingly. Let's get bus then to Whitestone Bay. Because I'm a little worried about what's going on with Barbara. She's always been, like, very kind of reminiscent of the past, like melancholic almost. apparently, we've got an arrow pointing us to the end of the dock. No sign of Barbara on the beach. No sign of her anywhere. Yeah, a lot of blokes usually here is gone too. There's a tiny postcard on the dock. What did you say? Oh, it's probably just your imagination. Because who uses postcards anymore, am I right? Or it's probably just running around somewhere, looking for increasingly suspicious things. Like any normal old lady. Yeah, silly old ladies. Silly old bear, actually. Because when inanimate objects hold two-way conversations. Since always, I always talk to my favourite objects. Yeah. How do you know I'm your favourite? Oh, you haven't flipped me over and read what I say yet. In a minute. I'm in no rush. I've got the rest of your life. Whenever you're ready. Sitting on the mouldy wooden deck in front of Hank was a small, colourful postcard. On the back, it read, "Dear Mrs. Barbara Farrier. Thank you for contacting Pont Voyage about an exciting expansion opportunity in Silver Valley. A representative will be sent on site at your earliest convenience. All the people of Silver Valley have always been a welcoming and hospitable community. We appreciate the severity of renovations required in the area and welcome your assistance in rebuilding your beloved home. Your contributions to our development efforts will not go unrecognized. On completion of your premium partnership duties, you'll be eligible for a one-way ticket aboard our world-class cruise liner. We look forward to offering you the escape of a lifetime." So she's off on a cruise after I fixed everything up. And she's one who kind of got Pont Voyage here to begin with. Oh, my little baby. Oh, you poor thing. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. She wanted to leave. She was going to do it anyway. That wasn't because of you. Here, I'll make your favourite honey biscuits. So you'll forget all about it. I'd started back after an hour. No shepherd boat and I could find. I think she's gone for good, buddy. We're gonna go trash her place. We can go trash her place. In fact, I'll go ahead and get a head start with that. William. Sorry, Mom. I can't believe she just left. Oh, my baby boy. I tried so hard to get things back on track, to fix the valley step by step. To help her get to the bottom of whatever she was looking for. To fix cabins, resorts, everything. Oh, buddy. She's just left. I didn't trust her to begin with. She never stopped for ear scratches any time she walked by. That's a clear sign. Yeah, clear sign of fleas. Oh, I'll give you signs so clear you'll get it right away. Children. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. I think Hank needs a little space. Why don't you two check if your errands have somehow been magically completed, will you? Yes, Mom. Hang in there, big guy. You'll be alright. Still got us, Hank. We promise we're not going anywhere. Except outside. Right now. Come on, shoot. Hang in there, Hank. You'll be alright, buddy. And so Barbara just left without even a goodbye. Oh, my dear Hank. My dear boy. I just don't get it, Mum. She was so nice to me and she said nice things too. I really thought I was helping. You did help her, but not in the way you thought. I don't know what was going through her head, Hank, but I don't think she ever planned on staying. She's going to leave no matter what. You just happened to be her ticket out of here. Can't blame her. I ran away too. I had a lot less weighing me down and a lot more to fight for. My dear boy. I don't know what I'm going to do on my own now. Same as you've been doing so far. Been doing such a great job with all of this. It's alright if you want your life to be about making others happy, as long as you go first. Can't give others what you don't have. Okay, but what if it's not enough? Well, that's be enough for you. Everything else will follow. Do the best you could, Hank, for everyone, including her. Now, get some rest. There's a lot of humans still waiting for you out there. Thanks, man. No. Poor Hank. He's sad because one of his friends is left. I can ask Jax about Kane? Why is that a new mission? Okay. We got new missions here as well. Hey Hank, welcome back. What you up to? Oh, just finding peculiar stuff to make more humans turn. Rad. I've got bee in my bonnet. Well, not literally. I was watching a movie the other day. Had lots of scary vampires and some such. I had a very cool looking lamp next for bed I've never seen before. It was really gooey and cool looking. Did you find any? Do you think you could bring me one? Vampires, I've got an immediate idea of where to go. But if one friend has a mission, does the other? No, he's just jumping up and down on a typewriter. Okay, I'll leave him be. I'll leave Will be. But I guess more missions are opening up. And vampires would imply go to the Whitestone Bay. Talk to the kind of bat guys. They probably know something, right? Also, it's a natural cheese lamp I need to get, actually, so I just buy that. Where's this fella gone? Is he up here? He is up. He doesn't have anything new for me though, so we'll leave him be. We've already got a blurry photo from Sabine, but I will check. No, she doesn't have anything else for me. Why did I ask Jax about Sia? Or Kyan? I don't know how to pronounce the name. But that's a completely unprompted mission. Which seems a little odd. But yeah, I can do that. Head over to Winterberry. We are just still waiting for time to pass so we can level up Pinefall as a resort. So I might just sleep once we arrive here and get things loaded. There we go. Grab the fuel. Got, 22 grand from guests. Getting a lot of money. The fact we did just give Barbara like 50 grand and stitched us seems a bit mean of her, right? Like that's pretty mean. No, you said something's on your mind. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Yeah, do you know anything about the old building to the west? Oh, it's an old mountain shelter, built long before any of the ski cabins we ever started. Now it's just the home to sorrowful fate. Inside it lives Sia, an elder bear cat that's been there for a long time. But he's also not keen on leaving, as far as I can gather. Not been very responsive to me or anyone over the years. You could, of course, try your own luck. Which I will do, because that's now a mission. And missions mean I want to get it done. I slowly make my way over. It is rather slow to make your way. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Is he okay? He's like collapsed on the floor. Alright. I know your name is Sam. Are you okay? Do not speak. Do not speak that name. Oh, sorry. I heard it from someone else. Don't dare speak that name. They're as dead as its bearer. You don't look dead to me, I think. No, indeed. The Frost likes to play around with you that way. Never sharp enough to deal a lethal blow. But rather, keep you on the edge of becoming a pallid corpse. Can I help? I can make some fire. Do not assume. Do not assume you know what I've suffered through. That you can simply fix it. Like you fix the lodges for those demons to return. Oh, I see. What do you do here? Nothing. No, I do nothing. Nothing but sit and freeze. That is what I do. Can I get you something warm to eat, maybe? Yeah, cool. There's nothing in this world that could ever begin to warm these old insides. Is that a challenge? I've got a shallow attempt at sympathy. Sounds like a challenge to me. I just need to make some hearty soup. Alright, cool. I can do that, I can do that. And then make way down to the lodge. Where I think we've got a decent enough kitchen in this one. No, this kitchen might be slightly lacking, I don't know. We do need to check what we need for the soup recipe. Unless, am I able to just like steal it out of, if I go to here? No, I can't take anything out of there. So thinking maybe I can just turn on the recipe in that. But yeah, that's not allowed. But people are leaving so much rubbish in these corridors. Can't believe it. Okay. What do we want from in here? We wanted hearty soup. It's not done alphabetically. Or in any real order that I can recognise. So I'm just going to scroll through. Hearty soup. Carrots, beans and potatoes. Herbs and onions. Okay, carrot, bean, potato, herb, onion. I can remember that. Maybe. Hopefully. I can hopefully remember that. Head into my chest. And I wanted herbs, beans, carrots, potato and onion. Potato and onion. I believe that was all. Let me go up and check. Is that, I think I'm correct? I hope I remembered that right. And I should have enough to make it all. Hearty soup. There we go, found it. We needed 3 of those, I believe it was. We cushioned down earlier. Picking that up now while we wait. There we are. Got a bunch of hearty soup. I'm sure he'll appreciate it, right? Right. Grumpy old man who lives off in a dilapidated, not even house, like shed. I hope he appreciates it. Maybe he's just putting up a front. He's a yandere, that's it. Hey, look at him, you can see it in the eyes. I brought you something. I thought you'd need more than usual, so I made more than usual. I told you, your efforts are quite futile. Futile and savoury. Give it here. Do you like it? Oh. Well, you've done quite an impossible feat. You've given me a memory. Memory I thought was long forgotten. Oh yes. There's not anything in this world quite as magnificent as a shady branch on a hot summer morning. At the end of the day, it's still only you that needs to be satisfied. So being mindful of the branches in life is a good idea. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is nothing at all. But as I quickly learned, philosophy only works when you're content with what the little... you're content with the little that you've been born with. My regularly scheduled nothing was abruptly interrupted one day by those that are never content. They chased me for hours and finally cornered and trapped me. I suddenly just a trophy, something to be taken and sold. Forever doomed to a life of nothing. By force. Forgotten long ago. I didn't know. Can I help you? There's nothing in the world I would have wanted more than a few years ago. Now, I have nothing to return to. Time has passed over me and over the world. The creature that came here is gone, and so is its home. It was replaced by me. I live here in this run-down, cold room. But I'll continue this debate no longer. I'll leave you with something in return for your soup. There are dark forces you do not understand that govern this world. Sometimes torment my dreams and bother my sleep. The answers you seek are behind doors, locked by these forces. Must find 3 horned devils by the sea. Will lead you to where you wish to go. Okay. Is that referring to the bats? It has to be the bats. The bats have to come into this somewhere. Come on. Also, nacho cheese lamp I will buy as I'm passing through. Nacho cheese lamp. There we go. I'll also dump the spare ingredients into the chest. Didn't get me that time, Tuna. Didn't get me that time. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me like the 3rd time. You didn't manage, so we don't need to worry what that would mean. Yeah, if I head to Whitestone Bay, it's talking about 3 things. It has to be these 3 bats, right? Push your luck. Yeah, that's fair. These guys don't have anything to say. What the? Get all of this guy. Where'd you get off coming into the Dark Brood's lair? It didn't look that dark to me. A wise guy. The flesh looks nice and tender, just like he likes it. Thank you. Yes, nice and juicy. By the sea, I count 1, 2, 3 weird-looking devils. Do you know anything about dark forces? Do we no? Ha! He's killing me over here. Oh, this guy. You know nothing on an empty stomach. Yeah, that's right. Want something nice and juicy for ourselves. If we were to know anything, that is. Well, I've thought about it, and you can't have a bite of me. Anyway, what aren't you? A ding-dong? That's disgusting. Never go on his turf. Well, we can go for some nice peaches. Those are real nice and juicy. Yeah, not just any peaches. They better be nice and cooked and tender like. There better be enough for all of us. So 3 peach cobblers is what it's wanting. Can do. Can do. Wait, Pinefall. Have we completed this mission yet? Because the mission here which just wants certain people to stay. I am just leaving it up to chance. No, the mission's not been completed yet. Good to know. In which case, we just want to probably grab peaches. I'm going to grab what I'd assume we need. It should be peach. It's unlikely to be ginger, right? Maybe some honey? Maybe some lemon? Flour? Butter? I think those are reasonable guesses for what goes into peach cobbler. I think I can reasonably say that would be sensible. Peach cobbler is still not here. I'm still scrolling. Here it is. You want sugar, lemon, flour, peach. I am missing the sugar. Do I have any in that chest? I very well might have. Also grab this wood as I'm passing by. There we go. So we needed sugar, was it? There we go. Make my way back to the kitchen. It was near the bottom. There we go. I wanted 3 of those. I need to be able to slice and do it raw. So I need to have lower tiered things in order to do that. Okay. I guess that makes sense. In which case I'm gonna have to redo this kitchen slightly. Because if I want to slice and do it raw, then we needed a cutting board, I believe it was. I then go to here, furniture, down at the bottom. There we go. Head down to the bottom again. Still can't slice. What am I lacking for being able to slice? Something from the kitchen set. Have I not got a large cutting board? No, I am just lacking a large cutting board. Okay. I just missed out one of the things I needed. That's fine. I can put that in and that'll fix things. Replace a puny cutting board. I can just bin that. I don't care about the materials. Why can't I place it? I can make it a little island again. Let's do this. That seems reasonable. Okay, now we've got to be able to make it, right? There we go. It's taking a moment. Okay. Let's all make my way down and put stuff back in the chest. Back to my food items. Did not mean to dump the cobbler into here. It's the one thing I wanted to keep on me. There we go. Head up to fast travel. Go back to Whitestone Bay. Okay. Now we just kind of give them the peach cobbler, I guess. So, got our peaches? I do. Got 3 peach cobblers for you. Good, good. Yeah, these'll do. So, what do you want to know? Has he come to you? Has he talked to you? He? Yeah, the bloody prince. The sanguinary sovereign. The bird god. I don't think so. I don't know. I've never heard anyone like that. But you are looking for him, correct? Otherwise, what are you doing fetching peaches for a bunch of good-looking weirdos? Well, I've had some weird dreams lately. So he has paid you a visit. It was just a dream. Dreams. Yeah, that's his usual MO. Where he hunts your flesh and feasts on your remains. Terrorizes your dreams to tenderize your brain. That's better for eating, you know? If your thoughts are better, less chewy. I'm both scared and also do not believe words you're saying. Oh no? Well, don't come to us then. You'll be just another bag of bones for his pile. I don't think you thought that one through. Listen, if you're so sure he does not exist, we challenge you. Yes, we challenge you to prove that he does not exist. That's how it's usually done, yeah? Go to the Forbidden Border Forest, the Dark Grove. To the east, you'll find an entrance to a cave. It's the last place we saw. Or we think we did. He doesn't like to be seen. Yeah, once there, find and bring us evidence that he does not exist. It's the only way to prove your theory, of course. And we've got a feather. Is that what you want? Found anything? But you didn't even go. I did find a feather there before, yeah. You what? Found feather? The feather from him? This is it. This proves everything we knew it. You're right to be scared. Your body felt it before your mind caught up. That fear in your spine was just your survival instincts trying to save you. If only it knew better and even try. The bird god is real. A bloody prince of darkness lives. He roams the dark caves. We knew we saw him with our own eyes, we did. It's a dark figure. Bloodshot eyes and giant scaly wings. His wondrous wings shed bloody feathers every day, making way for new ones. Sharp claws, needle-like jaws can even tear through, coconuts, yes. And he will bring his wrath upon this world once again. All hail the bird god. God, I need to stop doing this voice. This is hurting my throat. I'll just do a normal voice. I found evidence, so it's clear now. You must go find him. You must. No, I certainly mustn't. Oh yes, he calls for you. You must seek him. You now know where you must go to find him. The cave, the cave. How could you have been so blind? Good answer, Vance. In our last voyage there, we found this key on the ground. Well, we found a little fuzzy thing. The key came with it. It might be useful inside the cave. The cave. What if I refuse to go look for your bird god? Then he will come looking first. Alright, solid argument. Go to the cave, find the bird god. Okay. Bird god time it is, I guess. It's gonna steal your fuel first, because you're trying to spook Han. And that's kinda mean. At this point, we don't really need to sleep. We're not needing to, like, get Heimfall completely finished. I'm just interested in the actual missions right now. Like, this is fine. Also, very spooky night to be going after the bird god. We've got a storm and everything. It's also kind of tricky to see where I need to go. I'm mostly navigating by the minimap, so apologies because none of you can see that, it's behind the webcam. Let's make our way through. Fine. We do have some more lilies here. Alright. I'll grab some. Keep making my way up and through. Was it down here? Or was it up? I think it was further up. Yeah, here we are. We have a key. There's two places keys can be used. One is here. It's an iron key. The other, I remember I actually repaired a bridge. So we can just go up from here. Let's grab the lilies, because we may as well. The fact we've got a bridge makes me think this is like a point we'll be returning to. Yeah, it should be in here, right? Yeah, there we go. Fuzzy key charm. Seems to lead into hidden chamber. Halt. Who go ack? Who goes there? Doesn't speak to many people, this guy. It's about time already. I've been waiting for ages. Hello? Well, don't just stand there with a smart look on your face. I'm famished. Are you the bird god? God, King, Lord, Emperor, pick your favorite. As long as you bring me something to eat at once. Vlad, you shall not address me directly. You look a lot less scary than I thought. Oh, I'll turn you into something scary, alright. Unless you get me something edible soon. I might just have to devour you. You have significantly fewer teeth than I thought. Quickly now, something red and delicious. Something I can really sink my significantly fewer teeth in. So, what will it be? The blood of a newborn? Don't be ridiculous. You think your lord will go for some beets? I trust you still grow those around here. You just want beetroot. Okay. That's somewhat unexpected, but I will take the rusty key. What is a rusty key open? This was an iron key for the other door, wasn't it? I mean, if I go back through here, was there another door I missed, potentially? There might have been. So I might have easily forgotten about a door. Doors are not the most memorable thing, I must say. Let's just make my way over here. Yes, this is a key that I need for that door. What does that door get me? gets me something which needs prospector gear. I'll need to buy more of that. Otherwise, I've got a way down. I don't have a clue where I'm currently going. I've got a chest amongst these mushrooms. Gets me a nice rug and like some silk and such. Where? And you've got yet another door. Needs onyx tine. Okay, that one's a somewhat foreboding looking door. That doesn't use a key. So that one's gonna be a little concerned, potentially. We've also got a way up, which gets me vintage gramophone and a big mirror, but not a way out. Okay, so prospector gear, and we're looking for an iron key somewhere. I mean, there is still more to this area. Like, there's a little bit up from here, isn't there? And going up gets me into this cave. Will this get all the way in here? I don't entirely know what it is. I was hoping Hank could tell me. We've got another chest, which does come with prospector gear. We've got a kind of pointy statue. And we just clear away to the statue, I guess. Okay. I guess that's that. We just need to get like some snappy beet chips. So that's interesting. What the hell's going on with this bird guy? Also, we can't go back that way. I don't know why I went back there. I knew I couldn't. I just remembered it lay outside of this cave system. Yeah, big bird guy does not seem all that scary. Like, I don't entirely know what I expected, but it wasn't really him, I don't think. For now though, just continue making my way around. We could actually stop by our kind of dog friend. Think for a dog. So stop by them. I can give them the natural cheese and lamb. That's kind of on the way. Appreciate it, Jack. You didn't catch me off guard for. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you will. Who knows? Because it may surprise you. I'm not hugely immersed in the bed and breakfast game. You will be able to get me if I'm like properly paying attention to a game. Like, you will. Any luck with a lamp? Yeah, I think I've got one. Yes, yes, this was it. Isn't it cool? It's super cool. So wavy and almost delicious looking. When you want a sip? Can do. Can do. There you go, Rena. Don't have much to swap with though. Oh, I still have some of the dog collars I stole a few years back from discount store. It's no way for a pup to live, you know. There we are, I guess. Gonna burn him, but you can have him if you want. Cool, thanks. Thanks, friend. You're not gonna keep getting me if you just play the same noises over and over, Tuna. Also, it's good to see you, Runa. Hope you're doing well, Runa. I'm just kind of going around as a bear, making bed and breakfast, but currently doing quests, not really related to the beds or the breakfast part. Definitely related to the bear part of bear and breakfast though. Where was I going next? I wanted beet chips. Beet chips mean... I mean, I can just go to Witch Person. Sure, I'll go to which person first. Do it enough, I'll get me again. You know what? Fair. Fair. That would potentially work. Okay, let's visit the Swamp Croc Witch? Swamp Alligator Witch? So I'm not sure. What is the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? Other than whether they see you in a while or not. Because, I mean, one of them sees you in a while, the other one sees you later. Like, that's the only difference I know of. But, yeah. Apart from that, how do you tell? Also, that's a terrible joke. I'm not going to apologise. Got something for me? I've got a couple of things. I don't know which one. Not a great haul this time around. Only found these discount dog collars from Annie. Yes. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been full price. No? Nothing? Alright, fine. Fortunately, you don't have to go far in catching the short attention span of your average human. Seems like there aren't enough horrors in this world already, so humans decided to make up some. These myths and stories, are they real or just fairy tales? There's nothing more fascinating than what our own minds dream up. And you think something is just imaginary. Doesn't a sliver of doubt make it that much more interesting? A triple dog collar for like Cerberus, I guess. Behold, a dog collar fit for a mythical beast. Who's to say they didn't need occasional luck? You know what? Fair. Maybe Cerberus did have locks. I'm not gonna question it. Head on over this way. Didn't get quite enough lilies, that is a bit of a shame. But alright, alright. Just head on down. What do we do from here? I need beet chips. That's what I was doing. Okay. So, I need beetroots and chips. I don't know what else. I did pineapple. We'll see. I don't know. Other than beetroot, what would you put into snappy beet chips? Like it sounds like an odd kind of recipe. I mean, definitely beetroots. Maybe like some herbs or sage? I doubt you'd use mint. I'm gonna use London or blackberries. Take some beetroots. Onions? Garlic? Potato? Butter? I don't know. I don't think I need cheese or anything. Very slight chance it uses bread. It's unlikely. I doubt it'll use bread. Okay, snappy beet chips. Where are they? Here they are. Herbs and beetroot. Okay, that was fine. But the issue is we need more beetroot. Where do you get beetroot from? Okay. Can I just buy beetroot? Or do I need to actually find it? Okay, because that gets me 2 per thing. Beetroots, beetroots. None of those are beetroots. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna head to, I guess, the greenhouse. Is a reasonable stopping point for if I'm looking for beetroots. I go to Winterberry. Let's see. if I zoom out, can I actually see if there's beetroots up there? I mean, that looks like it might be beetroots. Like, up in this planter. That's all I want is that one. I could take the rest, but I only want the beetroots. And that's me done. And I may as well use a kitchen here, actually, just while I am in the area. Let's make my way up to here. So I believe this is a high enough tech kitchen. We can just make some beetroots. There we go. Cook. And we should be fine. Just takes a moment, that's all. There we are. More beetroot. Make my way down here. There's not a lot to comment on, like I'm just doing some cooking. Getting back to Bird God first, that'll be fun. Back to sawdust. I need to make sure I actually hit the button, that would help. It's fine. Shush. Don't question my... I would say hand-eye coordination. I guess cursor-eye coordination? I don't know. What do you call it? If it's, like, precision in flicking stuff. Does that have something that you just normally call it by? I don't know. Presumably, yes. I actually can't think what you call it though. Ah well. That doesn't matter. All we care about is that we've got some nice little snacks for the bird god. Still not convinced he's a god. He says like king and emperor as well are fitting titles. I think he's possibly just a migratory bird that got left behind. Possibly due to being kind of pretentious. I can only guess on that part though. And hello, my good man. Have you brought me my beets? Yes, I've got them right here, my guy. Give it here. Oh, finally. Something to appease the royal stomach. Not taking you so long anyway. I've been waiting here for what feels like ages. The ceremony ready. What? No, I don't even know who you are. Peasants. They'll keep me waiting all this time and they finally send over peasants. Listen, you, and listen well. Your king shall not be treated this way. King who? King, god, whatever you see me as. I got happy in my old land, even without my special title. Even say that these modest amenities were better than these royal chambers. I think very different definitions of royal, mister. Can't believe they sent such a simpleton after all this time. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything kingly about this place. It's a hole in the ground. Abandoned one. Abandoned? How dare you? These are clearly imperial grounds. You would not noble blood if they executed you in the town square. Why would you be locked in the royal chambers for all this time? Because of the preparations, of course. It is by my endless grace that I allow you to hear this explanation only this once. I'm not doing this voice for the whole flashback thing. I'm not bothered. I was chosen as next in line for divine throne by my loyal followers. They gave me my home and took me on my regal trip towards the new kingdom, post haste. It was quite a brutal journey, even by servant standards, and you've got our Sian friend, not really friend, in there. For good of the realm, and my own protection, the guards brought me here. The Imperial Dark Cellar. Here, I would await the ceremony preparations to be complete. I should be summoned for my coronation shortly. They do like to take their time. Can't believe I have to explain myself to provincial. I see. Well, at least you're not a bloodthirsty bird god looking to hunt me for sport. Oh, rules. Well, that's what your weird little followers told me. You mean the three gremlins sniffing around the caves for a whiff of my royal behind? I carry no such entourage. You can very much inform them that absent coronation ceremony I am to be left alone. I don't think there's going to be one, Vlad. Oh no. Why would you... why else would I be brought all this way, then? You are simply not well informed enough to grasp the intricacies of high-level diplomatic arrangements. I'll be waiting here, my servants. If you are not intelligent enough to be one, then be gone from my sight. Not royal chambers, what a chirp. Sure. Yes, he's just waiting there. Good to know. Well, we'll leave him be. That's fine. Let's make my way down and around. Let's get to the bus stop. I don't think we've got enough left in this game for another stream, so I'm just going to try and wrap things up today best I can. I mean, at this point, we're decorating a museum as our other stuff, and like waiting for guests to come to the resort so we can make it even fancier. I don't think we need another stream doing that. Like, as fun as the game is, like, it's definitely repetitive, and we're losing out on a lot of the less repetitive elements now. No more game content, not just stream content. Because, I mean, going out and doing quests, sure, I'm happy to do that. We're getting to learn about characters. This part we're doing right now, I enjoy. This is nice. I like decorating. I don't think I want to decorate every place like I did at the start of this stream and the last. Like, partly, it is just passing time. So, is there anything in there? Do you see it? I hate to break it to you fellas, there aren't any gods. Definitely not any bird ones. I told you you'd be too scared to go. I went through the entire cave and I found your bird god. No, you didn't. You're still alive. I did actually. His name is Vlad and he has a considerably smaller amount of teeth than what I was told. But the feathers. Turns out parrots shed feathers, especially when forced into tiny rooms. It's impossible. No, and he asked you not to go creeping on him anymore. He's got other priorities. This doesn't make any sense. Even the dream said look for it. Look for the bird god. I'm starting to think we should all skip late dinners before bed. It was just our imagination. I haven't dreamed it in a while. Yeah, me neither. Not since the night of fire after a bear died. That settles it. The what? Yeah, like fire. Reborn yesterday. Was that about a bear? There's other bears in the valley except for me and my mum. Yeah, it was. And the fire, we think. How do you not know about that? I don't know. It's a big deal. It hasn't usually happened. It was this bear. Did you know him? How did that happen? That guy. You mind taking your unexpected revelations somewhere else? We kind of have our own to deal with here. Yeah, but besides, it's not us who should be asking about bears around here. Our flavour is murderous, ruthless gods. And those aren't even in anymore, apparently. Yeah, I'll find someone else to ask. Don't let us stop you. Find someone to ask about a third bear. I mean, presumably my mum would know about bears, right? There's a bear somewhere? Have I found a replacement? What, a replacement for this game? But for Wednesdays? If that's what you're asking, then it is likely going to be that I will stream... what's it called? Dragon Quest 2 remake, I think it was. It's a Dragon Quest 3 remake. It's basically a HD 2D remaster of the game. Love the Dragon Quest games, they're great fun. I'm very much looking forward to playing it, and I mean, doing it on stream seems as good as an excuse as any to kind of buy it, right? Let me make my way up. Where is my mum? There she is. You don't know anything. You alright? You seem a little off. Hey, ma. Yeah, I'm okay. I've got something I need to ask you. Anything? Did something happen? No, I'm alright. Do you know anything about another bear in the valley? Oh, I thought it was just the two of us. Of course it's just us, dear. Who else could it be? I don't remember a lot about the fire, and I was so little. Hank, dear, I'm feeling a little cold in my fingers. Do you mind bringing your old mum a nice hot cup of tea? Oh, yeah, of course, ma. London will do, if you could. London tea. I mean, can I actually use this kitchen? I don't think I can. No. I already have games lined up. I mean, I've got a bunch of games I've still been meaning to get around to, yeah. That one's not one I've been meaning to get around to, but one I want to play, regardless. But I mean, I've got lists of games. Like, I'll give you a few examples if you want. I say lists. It's a list, singular. Let's see. Got Blasphemous, Bluefire, possibly Borderlands games. I don't have one, but I have pre-sequel and 2. Probably wouldn't do Divinity on stream. Let's see what else I've got. Greedfall, potentially I could do. Headlander, I could do as well. Possibly Shadowrun, possibly Tangle Tower. Could be fun. Like there's a few games kind of in my games I want to get around to list. Yeah, there's a few. There's a whole bunch I've got. And I will eventually play them, I'd imagine. It used to be whenever I was finishing up a game, I'd just post a poll kind of thing in the Discord for people to say what they wanted. But at the same time, I mean, not many people voted. It was like maybe 2 or 3 people did. So I would kind of stop doing that. I'm just kind of picking out what I fancy now. Well, if any of you have a preference, like, do feel free to mention at any point. Like, there's game suggestions, I think, in the Discord, if you want to do that. Yeah, if I'm making London tea, I'd imagine that's just London and sugar. It typically is. Okay, so we... I mean, arguably do not need them. Got all of that away. We want London, we want sugar. Anything else that would reasonably go into it? Maybe honey. I don't know. Might be sweetened with honey rather than with sugar. But I've got no idea. London tea was a decent chunk down the list. I'm keeping an eye out as I go down. I didn't immediately spot it though. Is it higher than I thought it was? I've definitely seen it on this list before. Where's London tea? Spicy London tea. Okay, I was only looking at the first word. We need ginger. Okay. That's fine. I can grab some ginger. There we go. It's good that I actually bought all of these recipes. Because these missions would have been a lot harder if I had to keep stopping off and buying new recipes. It was spicy London tea. Here we go. We only need the one. So now we wait. Where will you use your alternate accounts to rig the votes now? I know, it's terrible to them. You can't rig it anymore. It's truly awful. They've got the tea for our mum. Which, I mean, are we going to learn about our dad? Like, do we have a older sibling at one point, perhaps? I don't know. Gonna learn about something, though. Presumably learn. I mean, do we wanna play specs? What do we think's gonna happen? Who is this other bear? Are we learning about dad? Sibling? Just a man in a bear suit? I don't know. Could be anyone. Probably not the bear suit ones. Rather unlikely. I bet it's a wild bear. Well, like, not one that can talk or anything. Like, an actually wild bear. I mean, could be, I guess. And here's our mum still doing the washing late at night. You make some tea. Yes, I did. Careful. It's hot. Ah, just a little spicy. It's perfect. Just like you, my dear baby. Ma, do you know anything about the other bear? Oh, he makes such great tea. You should open a tea shop. Oh, I don't even know what all the flowers look like. I just know how the butter boils. Hey, bit too sweet maybe. Ah, yes? Is there something you're not telling me? Ah, Hank, my dear boy. My dear, dear boy. Like Goofy and Pluto. I mean, maybe. I always told you where your name came... So, I always told you that your name came from the spirits, Hank. Well, wait, it did. It's your brother who picked it. His name was Artie. He was the best kid anyone could ask for. All nonsense and myths about gods. They're all stories to scare children. But I won't lie and say I didn't pray to them that evening. Oh, that night of the fire, the universe was merciless. The sky felt so heavy. Even before the sun set, you could tell death was in the air. Artie was afraid the fire would spread, and he left to save his friends. He never came back. All he found was his burnt hat and torn clothes, pierced by these black stone needles. Fire went on for over a week, and we ran and ran until we managed to escape here, in this small corner of the woods. This is where we finally stopped to rest. It was just the two of us from then on, trying to survive. You, me, the pain that kept us company for all these years. I should have let him go. And the dad's kind of torn out of the picture in that flashback, so imagine dad's gone off somewhere else. We probably didn't have a very happy divorce, would be my guess. I've never told another soul about this. I don't know what to say. Oh, you don't have to say anything, Hank. I'm sorry I haven't told you. After all this time. I was afraid. I thought if you knew it would make it real again. Just couldn't bear each other. Love the divorce joke to that. That's great. The divorce bear joke. Oh, I would bring the pain back. And it would tempt death again somehow. And come take you too. No, Ma. No, it won't. I wouldn't let it. I'm sorry I lied to you. It's okay. I'm just a little surprised, I guess. Archie loved you a lot. He was so strong, but also kind and caring. You were just as much. After that night, I didn't think I was going to make it. But you kept me afloat. You made me keep going. I'm sorry, Ma. You haven't done anything to be sorry about, my dear baby boy. You have such an amazing and kind soul, which you always share with others, always so carefully. For yourself and the lack of social awareness? Good to know. I'd like you to have this. It's somehow kept Artie close to me all these years. I think it's time that he was by your side for a while. Thanks, Ma. Thanks for telling me. I love you, dear. I love you too, man. But we know where that goes. We saw a door that wanted that. Okay. I just kind of make my way up here. It's kind of dark, but I can about make out the path up. That is a tree stump, but there we go. So where exactly does this door go, and why have we got some weird onyx shard? I'm kinda confused. Because this is something only available after you've got Barbara's stuff done, right? And if you assume that's the end of the game, this is post-game content, where we learn about our dead brother. Not something I expected from this game. Not at all. Yeah, down to that weird kind of stag door, and we'll see what's going on. Yeah, we've got it. Definitely mysterious stag carving. The time falls perfectly in place, completing the head of a Darkstone stag. The path is cleared. Path to where? Path to... What actually looks like a mystical creature this time. Hi? I thought I told you to move. Yeah, the sounds make me think this is actually a mythical creature. Take on great risk for coming here. I'm surprised you found your way in. What are you? Silence. They're to speak only when spoken to. It is not your parrot friend's cellar. I'm Eris. I do not respond to any inquiries. Unless I am required to. Are you required to? Do not tempt fate. Eris is guilty as them for opening the way again. Opening the way? For who? The people? I said silence. Wish to ask a question, I will grant you one answer. It must be one. One question, one answer. Okay. Ask about the humans. Is there a chest with a key in this area? So I'm still looking for an iron key somewhere. Can't help but notice I've not really spotted it in here. Okay. So, yeah, what do you know about people? Humans are a walking, talking plague upon the world. They are capable of creating means they do not comprehend. Means of creation and means of destruction. And they are easily manipulated. They do not value other life around them unless it is to their benefit. They sometimes barely value their own. Their stupidity brought immeasurable destruction to this land, bringing suffering to themselves, but also all the animals. Oh, what about the animals? One question, one answer. And, what about us? What about the animals? Animals are nothing, if not less destructive than humans. Animals do not seek to live beyond their means. Survival is both a noble and self-sustainable goal that animals do not seek to overstep. They're more sincere and less volatile than humans. That is why the god aspects keep to their animal form. Is this a god aspect? Instead of appearing human. Is it gods are real? Are you a god? One question, one answer. What? Gods? What? Alright, what do you know about gods? Gods are simple to perceive but difficult to understand. We are aspects of the world concentrated into conscious form. We're not born, we are an accumulation of energies emitted by the universe. Every world is different, and every universe radiates different energies that assemble different gods. I am one of them. In this universe, I am the god of disorder and fear. That checks it. This world has another 4. What are they? One question, one answer. Think very carefully your next question. It could very well be your last. Oh, I guess which one of your gods looks like a bird? What? Is that your question? Yeah. It's only one I saw in my dream. Saw Kai in your dreams? That's not possible. So it's Kai then. What are they the god of? One question, one answer. Come on. That's like 20 questions already. Just give me a straight answer. Are you lying? I'll tell you if you tell me what's going on. Very well. In an ideal universe, humans would not have to exist. Yet they do. Which proves just as far from ideal this one truly is. But in actuality, nothing is universal, and neither are humans. Some are indeed born with capacities for more than just self-interest. Whether that can be considered good or bad depends on who you address the question to. In the same terms, neither are animals strictly beneficial to the precise flow of nature. Some are innately built with destructive tendencies. In reality, no creature born from disorder will ever adhere to one rigid set of structures. Either are capable of both good and bad. As it is governed by the gods, who are by their very nature the fruit of this orderly chaos. I, Eris, exist through disorder and the abundance of fear it innately carries. Vara nurtures regret and envy, both in ample reserve throughout this world. Erebus reflects both wisdom and skill, although not exactly in high demand as of late. Time perpetuates violence and apathy, forces that have no trouble thriving in the room, although suspiciously dormant for a while. And Kai, the oldest of us, exists through the accumulation of order and light, both of which have been extremely dim in recent times. That's how the universe is governed in harmony, or perhaps how it should be. Disruption occurred in recent times. I do not know what is involved, but I know that it was strong. Humans enacted an amount of pain and destruction of overwhelming proportions. Kai has been absent since. I've been here trying to prevent another occurrence. Now speak, what did you see? I saw a dark figure with what looked like wings and very bright blue eyes. Did you see Kai? He must have been making great efforts to entice humans back into this valley. It's like you said, not all people are bad. Some are actually really nice, but some can really suck. Why would he appear to you? A lot of them just like to leave trash everywhere. Before disruption, Kai reached out to me. They left me a relic. Like stone. A relic darker than the night. Oh. That's like the little needle I used to get to this place. What? One question, one answer. Tell me. Oh, jeez, alright. Alright, the picture of a stag, and one of its little antler bits was missing. What does it look like? It looked just like that, but very, very dark but shiny. When I put it in, the door opened. I see. Then is clear what I must do. I must take the onyx stone, and you must use it to find Kai. What? How am I supposed to do that? That is as far as my knowledge reaches. You must reach that conclusion on your own. But you must do it, and it must be soon. I was just getting used to this place. Leave. Do you know what this is? Okay. What? What? I didn't expect to come across gods in my bear and breakfast game. What? I'm so confused. I need to find someone who knows what it is. And that's got to be the witch, right? Like the crocodile alligator person in the swamp. Gods? Why are there gods in my bed and breakfast game? Like, the stakes have very suddenly risen. Quite a lot, I feel. This is not at all what I expected. Like not in even the slightest amount. Yeah, something darker beneath. What, beneath the nice wholesome bed and breakfast vibes? Of course, of course. I don't know how much longer this game's gonna go now, but I don't want to stop because I don't think there's long. If it's something to do with artifacts, it's got to be Witch Lady. Because our mum gave us the original kind of onyx shard. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Because, I mean, she just had it because the brother had it when he died. Is our brother ascended to, like, one of those gods? Like, has he become the bear one? Is he doing a bear and breakfast for the gods? I don't know. But I've collected enough lilies to take to the witch for at least some of our stuff. Yeah, I've got a blurry photo of weird creature. It's definitely not human. Sabine snapped. Forest. Oh, that's just Greg. Greg? Yeah, where's fella old Greg? He's roamed the forest long before people were people. He gets us out on his annual stroll. You just don't get any privacy these days. I'm sure Spain was over a moon for our discovery. So I will be a hit with the rest of your crowd. So this wasn't Greg's first impromptu photo shoot. He doesn't like the attention, don't we all? I'd rather stay buried underground all year round. Yes, well, some of us have used to tend to. Let's twist the photo and give it a sophisticated sounding name. How old anthropoid? I should raise even the most skeptical eyebrow. Yeah, more importantly, do you know what this thing is? No. You don't know anything. Stone. Who would know about stones? The bird? In the cave? Surely not. I don't know who I'm meant to talk to right now. And apparently there's a mission in here, so I'll quickly grab this. It's you have a mission. Oh, it's you. Hello, are you out here? Out looking for a job again? Actually, things go pretty well with all the cabins and humans around. Oh, well, good. At least someone knows the value of an honest day's work around here. Unlike Wade, that lazy rat always running away. What do you want anyway? Looking for super secret artifacts that humans would like. Oh, you are, huh? Only the best know how to find them. I find a lot of them. You know why that is? Because I'm the best. Alright, calm down, Claire. I'm running low on digging supplies. Give me some and I'll let you have something I found recently. Get some prospects or tools? Sure. It's not what we're after though. Who knows about stones? Not that guy. He seemed to be into like doom preaching. Not the witch. I don't actually know who that would be. Would it be... I mean, not Oliver. Raccoon guy, maybe? He'd know about weird stuff, potentially. And the raccoon guy's got a mission for me as well. You know what? This might have enough for another stream. Maybe not a full one, but I can do a stream on it, I reckon. Nice seeing you, bud. Being good, eh? Hey, Oliver. You don't have anything in your toolbox that could handle something like this, right? Oh my, bud, that's quite the stone you got there. I don't think my regular tools are going to be of any use with that. No, I do have something a little bit more heavyweight. Give it here. The old jeweler's kit can cut through it. How would you like that? Went right through like a butter knife through cheese? No, not that. Anyway, bud. This here kit's going to get you through the hardest stone you need. But I can't let you have it for nothing. I'm sorry. That's already cost me an arm and a leg. Yeah, for my shop. You find some place you need to use it. So we've got more missions then. And that is one expensive box. Want one of them. We wanted 3 of these for a mission. But yeah, with that, I mean, do we have enough for another stream? I've got the jeweler's kit, but what do I use it for? You know, I'll get your mission. I was wondering when I got darker all of a sudden. I was getting around for a while. How have you been, kid? Oh, so many things happened. Right, good shot. Listen, all this garbage you've been sending my way is great and all, but I've got myself in a bit of pickle, which requires a more tactful response. A few thousand times more tactful, actually. But you know me. You help me out, I help you out. And you chip in. I'll make it worth your while. You just want a bunch of coins? Sure. Appreciate it. Get rid of me a solid. Alright, so I've got something you wouldn't believe in a million years. It's gonna say this old busted bag worth 100 times as much as what you just handed over. Really? No idea. That's the beauty of it. Could be anything. No one knows what it is. Someone can get inside. It's a mystery box. How suspenseful. Yeah, it could be anything really, but no one can prove you otherwise until they open it. So I'm doing you a favour, really. It's just an old bag. Now scrap. I've got money to count. Well, I've got to find something to use crack fun. I don't know. This feels like there might not be enough for another stream at the same time. Find a use for the jeweler's kit. My best bet would be jeweler's kit would be used over in possibly sawdust. Like if I go into the Dark Grove back into mines, was there something in there I missed? I genuinely don't know where to go with this. It's like giving me no markers. This is entirely up to me to figure out. Which I do kind of like. But at the same time, it means I've got no idea how long this is going to take me. I mean, do I just Google it? It feels like it can ruin things. No, it's not up here. It's further down. There we go. Find a use for the jeweler's kit. Is all it tells me. Like if I go to my quests, it doesn't tell me the previous ones, but it is just that. It is just a case of I need to do that. Has this guy got anything for me? Rumors are true. You are a bloodthirsty monster. Right now, your wine-thirsty one. Do you have some? Nope. I'll leave him be. It's something for the jeweler's kit to be used for. Have I seen any large black rocks before in this? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll go through the caves, see if I spot anything. Okay, nothing up there. Not gonna be anything over here either, is there? No, that's just... That just looks me all the way back around. Where would I use it? Was there like an obstacle I've forgotten about? Kind of point A, but that's not important. Maybe some kind of black rock, presumably. I don't know where I'm meant to go with this. Did I just Google it? Does that kind of spoil things? I feel like it does. I might not Google it unless I'm actually stumped. I don't know. At the same time, walking around completely lost does not sound particularly exciting. Animals aren't all that different. Cruelty at both ends. Cool. So that doesn't help. I'm gonna look it up. I can't think where that goes. There in the breakfast. Jeweler's kit. I need to go to High Lake. Okay. I can do High Lake, that's fine. Why High Lake? What's in High Lake that I need to do? I mean, I don't remember seeing anything up there. But sure. Maybe I just forgot. Maybe I just forgot. I really don't know where this story is going anymore. Like, me trying to find a lost god was not what I thought I'd be doing in Bear and Breakfast. Like, it's not quite eldritch horror, but it's definitely somewhat surreal. Definitely surreal. Not to be confused with serial. Very different. Make my way through here. We don't actually care about the wood anymore. Like, the fact you don't get any guidance on this has me the most confused. I'm going from High Lake to somewhere. Where does that take me? There's not an area off from here as far as I'm aware. Who knew all it took me in any game as a lost god? It's got me very much intrigued because it was completely unexpected, yeah. I've a look around in this map. If I was a lost god, where would I live? I'm not seeing anything here. Apparently there's something. I love it too, but at the same time, I don't know if this game needed to have kind of gods being brought into it. Like, what's happening from here? Like, I'm just looking for somewhere to use a jeweler's kit. I genuinely have no idea where. Like, I'm searching off to the sides. It would probably help if it wasn't the middle of the night. But it makes it more thematically fitting, I think. You got an old tree. Got a chest there. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Why not? Force being set and you that was begging for a small, creepy aspect. I felt like maybe some cryptids or something could make sense, like Mothman or something like that. I could understand to an extent. It's not had any of that. It's definitely caught me off guard. I mean, the only place I could think of it being is kind of along here somewhere. So it was alongside this cliffside. I've only been by here once. Where I go Undertale? I've not. I actually don't know much about Undertale. But I've heard it is quite good. I'd be tempted to play it. I was scared off originally just by the kind of community around it because they were a bit overzealous. I'm gonna have to go back to the article. I don't know where in the High Lake I need. Northeast in the High Lake. Apparently. That's fine, I can do that. It's a good game. Best played in your own time. Last one's direct scrutiny. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Ah, I see the map now where it might want this. Dangerous path lies ahead. The quest is done. And it takes me to wherever this is. Hello, bird. Hello. Hey there, nice birdie. Thank you. I didn't do anything, I swear. You did. More than you know. I even know how to do that. Don't be alarmed, you're not in danger. Not any more than you were a minute ago. So, I am in danger? In a sense. Life itself implies the presence of danger to its parents. I am not the right bear to talk to about these kind of things. But you're the only one here. The only one that could ever be here. I'm only here because of a fox telling me to be. Ah, Eris. Well, more like yelling at me for no good reason, but still. A worthy counterpart, Eris. Ah, excuse me, as I draw my breath for a moment. Thank you. What do you mean about Eris? A counterpart? Eris provides stability for the world, while I was indisposed. Even though her methods are her own, it was enough to ground reality in my absence. Where were you? I was right here, unable to leave. I've been weakened and imprisoned over the course of years. Until you found me. Orvis, the world has been plunged into disarray. Not a simple chaos that thrives within its own disorder, that would eventually balance itself out. This is a complex cycle of cruelty and death orchestrated by another god. Fine. The embodiment of violence. He had found a way to lure humans into false sense of power, permeated through his own potential. Humans are a perfect vessel to imbue with deceiving dominance. And so, the violence spread, and Fine grew stronger. As luck would have it, There's also humans that provided the opposing force required, leading to a boiling energy that eventually had no more space to accumulate. As such, erupted. Lights of fire. Correct. Is that why it happened? Were you there? Wait, did you see any bears? Did you see my brother? Gods don't usually resolve such a multitude of inquiries. Sorry, yeah, I knew that. Conflict began after the sun had set. Clear night had fallen over the valley. The darkness settled over humans, animals, and nature in this corner of the world. Tension that had been building up over days and months and years was not visible, but perceptible. Without a moment of hesitation, the violence erupted. Brutality and rage exploded with savage momentum, engulfing everything in their path. Humans fighting each other, answering violence, with little regard for any of the surroundings. Visible to the mortal eye, my confrontation with time had begun. A celestial skirmish that was determined more than just the outcome of this clash. It would define the shape of this world and its immediate future. If violence and pain would continue to reign, there would be little left to share between either humans, animals, or the gods. I did, however, catch a glimpse of someone else in that moment. The river was indeed present at the time of our conflict. His was a valiant effort to aid the victims of this wave of violence, but his outer shell proved too fragile to endure the brutality that ensued. Indeed, Vine struck with force so powerful, almost nothing could confront it. The aftermath of our clash, everything turned white, as if struck by lightning. Then dark, it had been the last sliver of light to ever exist. Battle had no clear winners, only unmistakable losers on all sides. Not know what Fine's fate was, but I do know he did fare slightly better than I had, if only just. I collapsed here at the top of Hollow Gate, too weak to rise. I know Fine had some residual strength, but it was he that imprisoned me in these onyx shackles. And, to make sure I could not leave by any means, he locked me beneath his dark sorcery, placing an onyx fawn at the entrance as an unbreakable bond, the mirror of his useful innocence. So this is where I began my slumber, trying to recover what power I could, until someone, somehow could break the stone and break the curse. Till just now, when someone, somehow did manage to break the stone, and free me from my shackles. Now, please allow me another moment to draw my... Yeah, what happens now? That's not ours to know, but only the universe's. I've been freed from an existence convicted to slumber. A fate I could never avoid on my own. But hindsight is best left to die alone. You've done well, young bear. Better than would it be expected of you. Better than most. I thank you. Okay. The skies have cleared. The burden of the darkness is slowly lifting. The light is free to dance once more. I grieve your brother's life, as I do all souls that are taken prematurely. But I am grateful for your heart, as I had achieved an ambition greater than its promise. That does indeed fill my with great purpose. Off he goes. Alright. I mean, if I go visit that cave again, I think we'll drop the game after that. I think that'll be us. But does the other fox have anything to say? Like the other god? She might. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, very much didn't expect that to happen. I don't know if anyone could, reasonably. Like, that is not something normally you'd come across. I don't think. What a weird way to finish the game. I'm just trying to think. Does this link into most of the game? It links into some of the story, doesn't it? But that's about it. This has been one bizarre chain of events. I mean, I'm assuming if I visit, like, where he's supposed to be, the two of them are there? Or is he now just there and the fox is left? Or neither of them there? I want to know. I want to know, because we're done with that quest line, I think. Maybe start later. But, I mean, yeah. Like, it's fine. I've been doing longer. That's fine. Like, the 3 hours for a stream is not like a strict limit or anything. Okay, you don't have anything to say. Well, I think that's enough for Bear and Breakfast. What a confusing ending. But yeah, this game has been great. I've had a lovely time playing this. But yeah, that's all for now. Next game I'll play, likely going to be the Dragon Quest remake, and I'm very much looking forward to that. But for now, that is all from this. I hope you've all enjoyed. I very much enjoyed myself. I will see you around. Bye for now.